How's that? Hello, everybody. Is that a bit better,
Hello,
Kevin?
hello.
1 second, let me
Hello,
just
hello.
deafen so I can unmute
Hey, there we
Go,
go.
I feel
go,
like
go,
that's probably
Pesto.
better. Well,
it. I've
especially now
returned,
that
and that is better.
yeah, good. So, like I was saying,
Audio
welcome
fix.
everybody to Equinox, a homebrew Dungeons and Dragons game featuring these lovely people here. If you like what we do, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to catch up on all of the sessions that have come before to find out how we got to this point, go over to my YouTube channel of the same name, Boomeadow, because that's where all the cool kids hang out, apparently, or so I've been told. If you really, really like what we do and you aren't completely sick of us at this point, you can also catch pretty much all of us over on Evil One's channel or at various days of the week. So Sunday nights we play Star Trek over there. Tuesday nights we play Power Rangers. Thursday nights we play Monster of the Week. So if you want something that's not exclusively Dungeons and Dragons, go check us out over there because we love to see all of your faces. So it's always wonderful. If you are really not sick of my voice by now, if you're really not sick of hearing my voice by now, go over to my TikTok too, because I go live on there, especially lately, because I will be recording some audiobooks over there as well as audio dramas within the Perception series and beyond. So do so with that. Oh, and I can't forget, if you want to support the channel, go buy SteveMan777 merch because why not? Hi, Russ. We love you.
Hi, Russ.
An important question, Keegan. Are you claiming to see faces?
Yeah, no, I was going to say, we can see you through your screens at home. Oh, hell yeah.
So
Get him,
please
Kevin.
make sure you
Get
are
it,
wearing
Kevin.
pants.
Yeah. Well, no, you're the only one we can see at home. Let's be honest. So
Oh,
please
Enjoy.
make sure. We
Just
love
a
seeing your
band.
we love your Chipotle loving face. So
yeah.
you got him, Kevin. Well
I
done.
did. I'm hoping I can. Yes, I can report him. Got a new step in my. You
And
know what?
I
So
will say
hateful
I will not
conduct.
be bringing back the channel points to reward players gold because
No,
that was so
absolutely.
abused.
Absolutely. Let me have 10 gold a session.
And no, it wouldn't work for you anyway, Kevin, because you exclusively deal in Electrum. So
Yeah,
I'm not making a special channel just for you.
I think there should be one for gold, one for Electrum.
No.
I think your first mistake was thinking.
Yeah, that probably was.
Okay,
Damn,
so
got him.
do you guys have any other announcements that
Yeah.
you would like to make?
Bam. Hell yeah. Consider yourself banned.
So
Yeah.
confirmed.
You get far too excited about getting them.
I like to ban people. It's always been a
A thrill.
It's always been a thrill for me. Back in the old days on Xbox One, I would enjoy provoking people into sending me swear words over messages and then reporting them and seeing the comms band appear on their fucking player card. It was so good. And if you recall from 360, you used to be able to report players for lacking skill, and I think that needs to be brought back immediately.
I've been reported the whole time.
These are my platforms for becoming president.
Oh my gosh.
Report presidents for skill issues.
You could report people for lacking skill.
So what you're saying is you want to bring back the Get Good initiative.
Exactly.
You mean the skill diff?
Hello, 911. Yeah, that gamer right there.
Okay, so with all of that in mind, before we jump into our wonderful news broadcast, because everybody absolutely loves Cherry Chipper, we should definitely stay with her for the rest of time.
Can we throw her in a wood
What
chipper?
happened? She is a chipmunk, sir.
Yeah, she's
Exactly.
Exactly. That's why
It's
Chipper's
fitting of her fate.
Rude.
Officer,
What happened last
get
week?
this man
we
out of range.
fought a tree.
Did you fight a tree? I don't know how much
Yeah,
the tree
and you
fought
guys got
you.
your asses kicked.
We fought it. Not well, but we fought it.
We?
Wicked fought it. I ran immediately. I got the hell out of there. We discovered that the tree is abducting young women and turning them into some sort of sick goo or something. They were like some form of Chrysalis, I think. There was clearly a spot for Wicked with snails
Super.
leading up to it. And then we got the hell out of Dodge. Andrew didn't want us to go near it. I maintained that there was valuable information near it at the very least. We kind of argued about what we should do next, and we resolved to leave the village and go back to whence we came.
Hopefully to never return. We will.
I doubt that
someday.
that is
Yeah.
on the table, given how this is going to operate.
Hey, a man is allowed to dream.
But we did, yeah. So we're going to make off like bandits with a whole bunch of apples, basically. That's the current game plan. And we leveled up. Most importantly,
I have to formally protest. I don't think bringing the apples is a good idea. I think the apples are.
the Necronomicon
symbolic.
says that they are valuable.
Yeah,
The
and I'm
Yep.
And it never lies. It never lies.
I believe you also made some cloudy golden apple juice too.
We did make some cloudy golden apple juice.
Boy, do I hate that.
And a golden apple spiral.
Vader's got the right idea. Give water and sunlight to tree, or give axe to tree.
And this
We tried to give the axe to the tree, and unfortunately the tree gave us the axe.
Yeah, tree fought back.
It wasn't very receptive to our axing.
It pulled out a reverse card.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, to be honest.
Uno reverse, yes.
Yep.
And then, yeah, we sort of just walked the path back, I think. That's a very Cliff Notes version of what happened. There was a lot of conversation and moonbeaming that happened.
Yeah.
I also would like to point out you missed the most important and vital part.
Oh no,
The
I said
egg.
we leveled up.
The egg.
No.
That was the session before last, I believe.
The egg and the bat got left somewhere with a note.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
They got left on like a tree, like right here, didn't they? It was like right before we entered. We just like put them there, I thought.
With a note saying, don't touch.
Do not slay.
Do not disturb.
Do not
That's
boil,
exactly.
fry.
Oh, and we also saw that the Bosch room just collapsed into a pile of corpse.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a walking pile of corpse?
He was already a corpse, but he was less piled and more
I don't think
humanoid.
I don't think Wicked has been exactly forthcoming on exactly what she does to the corpses.
What? No.
She
No,
like
it's
ate
everything.
one like it was a Slim Jim earlier, so I think we've all got an idea of what she's doing.
Not like a Slim Jim. Like, I guess cotton candy would be more applicable.
Does this mean if you put them in water
dissolve.
like a raccoon, it just dissolves?
Surely.
Yeah. The body dissolved and turned into like a black mush. It's like that, but it's like cotton
It's all right.
candy.
It's all right. At some point, you will all be part of Wicked. She will consume you all.
Oh, like my intestines after eating Chipotle.
Yeah.
Jesus. What a visual image I needed.
You're welcome, champ.
Yep.
Hey,
All
Hager,
right.
can I bow your intestines for a sec?
yeah.
I
You
missed
don't
the
need
game
them.
where I was the captain and I could send Andrew to the brig for comments like that.
Dude, I'm probably your biggest
Uh,
supporter on the crew right now.
Well,
No, absolutely.
I mean, not only that, I will point out you were Captain Richard Feynman, which I do need to actually. I just realized I need to change something for everybody because it's not.
In
You're
the
right. In the overlay.
yeah, I still am Captain Richard Feynman.
There you
should
go.
be Ranger Richard Feynman.
Hey, Ranger. Which I admit
Captain
is
Ranger.
kind of confusing because he's not a ranger; he's a monk.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, technically, he's a Jedi if we want to get real technical, but
no.
I mean, he's a Jedi monk.
Captain,
yeah.
so he's Captain. He's Captain Ranger Jedi Richard Feynman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not way
He's
faster.
been through a transformation. He's been through a lot.
What is
Who
fake-wise?
knows?
What does that
Who-
mean?
As opposed to
You have
realize.
to realize.
Ah, I gotcha. I see the previous message. I'm sorry. I'm running off of Chat GPT. I can only do one message at a time.
Okay, so do we feel like we've got a good good scope of what happened last time?
Yeah, I do
no
feel
idea.
like I do feel like I got inspiration for that as well.
Yeah, you did.
Hell
It looks
yeah.
kind of like that. Okay,
Feynman,
so
why are you talking to the air right now? Why did you suddenly get inspired by that?
Oh, I'm so inspired.
I like to think at some point Ranger Richard Feynman is a little bit like Deadpool and just breaks the fourth wall and is aware that he's in a game.
That's on the cards for a future.
We're not
Feynman.
there yet. Stop reading ahead on the script, Tegan.
For the Halloween episode, we might have one brief
I
transformation.
actually think if that happens, Habaru will actually go mental.
Oh my god, I'll be Wolverine.
I think Habaru will first gun me down and then he'll gun himself down.
Yeah.
That's the order of operations if that happens.
Jeez.
Yes, you are correct.
Okay, so with that, we'll jump into the news broadcast and join you guys on the road. So,
Good evening, Sherwood. I'm Cherry Chipper, and this is just a quick update to remind all of our hardworking citizens that it is 5 p.m. and the town happy hour has begun in the town square. Come and join Penelope and Percy Pegglesworth in the town square for drinks and an array of wonderful treats supplied by none other than our own farmer Davy and baked by the amazing Gustav and the staff at the Dungeons and Donuts Cafe. Find an assortment of sweet and savory treats that will tantalize your senses with none other than the musical stylings of Harvey Quinn, Mix Martinet extraordinaire, and later, come and see the thrilling feats of Gary the hamster in his ball of daring do. And don't remember to tune in at 7 p.m. for all the latest news, commentary, and weather. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you all soon. I'm Cherry Chipper for Gen 217 News, the apple of everyone's eye.
Just before we jump in, I know we do the thing and we normally jump in, but I want to go on record out of character and say I've had a thought over the past couple of weeks
Oh, just a thought.
about no. So I've been thinking because our plan is obviously to leave, right?
a dangerous pastime.
And I really truly believe that the way this is going to go down is we're going to leave. I'm either not going to say anything about it or handle it wrong. Then we're going to come back in like 50 sessions and this is going to be like a wasteland where they all hate Richard Feynman because he's abandoned the city and it's like just gone to hell. And like it's just going to be terrible.
Because
And
they're
I know
eating
that's going to happen.
flesh-grown plants. That's why. It's not going to do because, Feynman abandoned us.
No, but that's how they're going to
eating the sacred evil.
Talking about how the villagers are gonna see it, not the actual like happenstance of like how it goes down. I mean, physically, how they're gonna treat it is, I feel like, very clearly gonna be that.
At some point, we're gonna get Goth Feynman, and when that happens, all these guys are gonna be all these guys are gonna be changed into Goth, and they're gonna hate Richard Feynman.
Wait. Are we talking about like goth, like bleh, or like goth like the German barbarians?
What was the first description there? Sorry, you want to run me through your thought process on what Blair means in terms of goth?
Blah, blah, blah.
Neither of those are goth that I was referring to.
God. Okay, never mind. Just continue.
Okay, so you guys have scrambled your way out of the forest that had been surrounding the hill tree. It had been really nice. It had been pleasant. It had been lovely, apart from the fact that something was speaking directly into Wicked's head. But you make your way back into the rocky, mountainous area that you know the village is. The path clears, and you can hear the lovely trickling sounds of the bathhouse ahead of you.
All right, seeing as the bathhouse has been mentioned twice, let's take a dip.
Okay.
No.
Just briefly, just a quick wash off while we convene to figure out what we're gonna do.
No, Feynman, we want to get out of here before it gets dark. And it's been mentioned,
but we have to
passing by it.
We have to talk about our game strategy, and I just want my mind's eye for like we're just doing that in the bath quickly.
Okay,
you know
so
what I mean?
you enter into
So
the
we're just going to
bathhouse.
talk about our strategy in here.
Okay, you enter into the bathhouse and there are 2 doorways, one labeled for the ladies and one labeled for the men.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
There's probably a fence keeping
there's a
wildlife
fence.
out.
There's a
There's a
fence.
fence.
There's a
Yes,
fence.
a very natural thing for there to be at a fucking bathhouse.
These are animals. I don't think they have shame.
Either way.
Sorry. Go on. We're going through the doors.
Okay, you go through the various doors to go into your change rooms to strip off, get towels, bathrobes, and the like. And then the bath opens out. It opens back out into the bath that you can go and luxuriate in the natural hot springs of the area. You can see the slight steam in the slightly cool evening air. It is lit very nicely by these beautiful little almost paper-like lanterns hanging around the entire space. It's nice.
All right.
As you enter the water, it soothes your muscles.
Hell yes.
Shady's not going in the water.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm not going in the water.
Put
You
your
don't
feet
wanna
in the
make
water.
people
Don't be-
No.
Are you just gonna stand outside like
Yes.
weird?
Simon, you
Are
just
you,
got
are you in a
bad
row?
touched by a tree. Come on. Let's leave.
You watch as Feynman slithers into the water like an iguana.
We need a shower though. It's been a hot minute. When's the next time
No!
we may have a bath?
Fine, we're leaving town tonight. Come on, dude.
I just love the fact that you guys are standing on the side of the bathhouse as Feynman slithers into the water like an iguana, just enjoying the warm water.
Sprawled out. Okay,
No,
but
I'm on one of the chairs.
Okay, so you're sitting on a chair. Okay.
but in all seriousness, are we gonna like? I genuinely want to like talk game plan. Are we gonna like sneak out? Are we gonna just talk to the villagers and say we got like you guys have an emergency we have to go deal with?
I think. Where's your office again? It's
It's
what
like
building is your office?
number 2 or something, isn't it? It's like
Oh, it's
that
number
one.
1.
It's the really big tree in the middle of town.
Oh, it's in the center of town.
And they're having that parade.
Yeah,
thing,
I
the
say,
happy hour.
I think we should sneak out.
I kind of think it might go worse if we try and sneak out. So, and here's my reasoning: we got to go by Perry and get uncharmed.
I thought that happens once we just leave the forest, because that's what happened to
That's what happened to Shady when he left, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But do we want to? I understand the thought of like, you know, shit's clearly wrong here. But do we want to actively burn bridges, or do we want to try and like preserve somewhat of something in case it might be beneficial in the future?
Well, here's the thing. If we try to preserve it and they turn on us now, then we're gonna have to fight our way out.
Run is probably a better.
I think. Okay, here. You know what? Let's do this. Here's what I think. We can do both. I think we should sneak. In fact, I'm gonna draw on the map a little bit.
Hell yeah.
To the
Okay.
At this point
Name.
has
other side.
the women's bats, by the way.
You've come down the partition and there is a fence between them. It's not a very tall fence, but it's enough to block kind of viewpoint between the male and female sides. So you can hear them yelling at Richard Feynman. And just over the top of the fence, if you like really stretch, you can kind of just peek over it if you really want to stretch, but
Nah.
No, that's immoral.
Just gonna listen.
What I think we should do is sneak around town to where we get to the entrance of the town, and then we can tell people there, hey, we gotta go. That way our back's to the entrance, and if things do turn ugly, we can just go.
We just got the straight shot.
Exactly. That
So,
way we don't
wait,
have
but to
try
clarify-
fight our way through the center.
You want to come?
No, this is just a rough idea. That's not the actual.
You want to be
finalized
like
map.
standing here and
Why don't you
tell-
just tell them we've got a tip on the train crash and we're going to go investigate?
Well, what if they're not happy to see us and they want to kill us?
They'll be happy
That's
to see
what
us.
that's what we're concerned about because we pissed off their tree god.
Yeah, I
or
mean,
Nobody's
I
freaking
think.
out that much.
So you're saying we casually go through the village instead, quote unquote sneak. And then the idea is to tell them we're gonna leave, but from a better position to get the hell out of there if we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that plan.
We do need to stop by the blacksmith. I have to get those ingots.
Which one is the blacksmith?
Number 5, right here. I don't know why I'm saying
Okay.
right here. I'm pointing to it like you can see it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I see it.
So from
Alright.
where we are, I mean, essentially, if I can just kind of.
Yeah, I think we just take the long way around. Yeah.
Honestly, I think
That's actually the
Yeah.
most direct path, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Let's just go to the blacksmith, then we'll come around to the front. I mean, technically, we want to be there, right? Where I'm thinking, and then talk to the villagers and be like, "We're heading off to investigate the train."
We are investigating the train. Do not take a step towards us, or we will gun you down.
We're very skittish right now. If you step towards us, we will run. I'm like a frightened deer.
Oh man. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. Thoughts? Are we
Are we all
for this?
on board? Yeah.
I'm
First
on
off-
board with this route.
Okay. First off, before we taking a step back in time, before we get to the bathhouse, was the egg where we left it?
You haven't walked past where you left the egg yet.
I thought we left it at like the very entrance to the forest.
No,
Nah,
you
No, we
left
left
over
it here.
No,
Oh,
here.
there.
No, right here,
Yeah.
Yeah, I left it right here.
Okay. Oh no. Okay.
Because I wanted to grab snails on my way out.
Yes,
'Cause you promised
she
me
wanted to
snails.
visit the community garden and get snails. And snails, specifically snails, not slugs.
All right.
They're just deshelled snails anyway.
Okay. Now that we got a plan, vibe check. How are we all feeling right now?
Fine.
Not great, but ready.
Okay. Feynman, you
Give you a big thumbs up. I want you to know, in the bath, he's still got his hat on.
it's just
that
magically
again?
dry.
It's the hat's always dry.
Oh man. It's dry when it should be wet, and wet when it should be dry.
That's not the case.
That
Are
is
you
definitely
sure?
not the case.
Because then it would get musty and gross, and I don't want that.
I mean, this is Richard Feynman. It would be in character.
I would go on a limb and say Richard Feynman often smells good.
Kind of
Okay.
like a.
No. I don't know what
Anyway.
you're trying to get at here, Tegan, but no, stop it.
He smells
Bad
like,
TJ.
and you don't understand how, but he smells like the feeling you get when you're like basking in the sun.
That warm, toasty, freshly.
Yeah,
feeling.
it just smells like a warm, toasty feeling.
I could put that together.
It could be a stroke.
Probably.
No, that's if you smell burning.
It's very, very similar to a stroke, though.
I was gonna say,
I won't discount that it's near it, to be honest.
Richard Feynman has had a stronk.
I was gonna say, yeah, it pisses Haber off. Oh, I can feel Feynman's nearby. Oh God.
Okay, so now that you've decided on your plan, how long do you spend at the bathhouse?
Probably that conversation, and then we're immediately leaving.
Yes.
You
So
feel
a quick little dip, and then a scrub, if I'm honest.
Richard Feynman and Wicked. I would like you to both make me a con save.
Hell yes.
Alrighty. Is this against poison?
No, it is not against poison.
Yay!
What did I
All right.
roll?
A nat 20.
Oh my god!
Hey!
Okay.
Dude, our
Oh,
constitution
that's
is
nice.
wild.
You know what? This makes perfect sense then. As both of you are rinsing off in the warm, basking waters of the bath, you feel revitalized. You feel all of your aches and pains vanish, your exhaustion and tiredness of walking around, your sore feet just all fade away. Just this sense of vitality fills you as both of you get all of your spell slots back and all of your
Oh.
health back.
Damn it, I was already at full health.
Same. Do I get my
Man,
wild card back?
Yes, it is as if you have had
Awesome.
a long rest.
Awesome. Wait. Oh my.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh no,
Lions
she's
and-
giving us back our things.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Oh no, not only the people in the bath get their things back.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
an opportunity. This is like the health before the boss, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
boy,
no,
there sure is a lot of health and
What's-
ammo around
this is-
here.
No,
Yeah.
no,
That's high cover.
this is the bathhouse in Stardew Valley mechanic where you get all of your health back just by
Hell
swimming
yeah.
around for a couple hours.
All right, then I guess we're gonna go to the blacksmith. Oh, sorry. Check up on
Yes.
the egg. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
grab the egg because
Wicked,
like we just cannot leave that here with them.
Wicked gets some of the fruit milk that they're selling at. She gets peach flavor.
Oh god.
Schnapps.
So peach flavored milk,
Yes, fruit milk, like strawberry
Yeah.
milk.
but
Strawberry,
peaches.
banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest.
Okay, so you leave the bathhouse with a little bit of jaunt in your step. You head back down the road. Not only is the egg where you left it, as is your Zubat, but the Zubat is also now wearing what appears to be a very fuzzy looking green scarf.
Ooh.
As you go over and
Free
examine the
scarf.
note, as you go over and examine the note, somebody's drawn a little smiley face on it.
On the okay. On the note we left, I thought you meant they just
Yeah.
left a smile. Like they brought their own paper and pen, put a
No,
scarf on
no,
something,
they
and they
drew a
just left a
smiley.
smiley face.
They drew a smiley face on your note, and not only that, Wicked, as you pick up the egg, and you turn it around, you notice that somebody's come along with what appears to be a purple marker and drawn a smiley face on the outside of the egg.
Can
I thought the egg was purple.
can we check
It is purple and pink. Yes, it's purple.
can we
and pink
check how
space.
fresh the footfalls are around here with those people who have obviously come to it?
Yeah.
Roll me a survival.
I would also like to investigate that.
13.
17.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, it seems that there is some foot traffic through here, but you do notice that there is a set of 4 footprints, and around the same time, they look kind of the same depth and scuff mark of them. An additional 5th set that seems to head off in the kind of northwest.
To clarify, I was kind of looking for the person who like left the note. How recently, like, would I estimate they've been here?
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
they had arrived and left at around a similar time to you.
Okay, okay.
Maybe within like 10, 15 minutes. I mean, I don't know how you're going to ascertain that, but yeah, it's reasonable.
It's like if if they're dried out or if they're like still a little wet or something, like the footprints, or I
You
guess.
tasted the dirt, didn't you?
Of course, with a 13, of course I tasted the dirt. Tasted
With a
fresh.
natural 1, you could still taste the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm always tasting the dirt.
The 4 of the footprints head off in a northern direction, but one set, the 5th set, heads off in that northwesterly direction.
Is north simply up?
Yes.
So I'm guessing they went to
The tree.
The temple. Should we? Fuck. Should we check out?
No,
the
we should not.
temple? Okay. Thank you.
No, let's stick to our take the egg to the blacksmith plan
Yeah.
and just keep it simple and get out of here.
Yep.
That's shorthand, by the way, for I'm done with the village. I would like to be elsewhere.
Now you're done.
Yeah, we got our ass beat by a tree, alright? I'm allowed to be done.
Okay, so you keep heading.
Been done since day one.
You keep heading southwards down as you start to get closer to your home, Feynman. You can actually hear the sound of music, the subtle doof, 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 doof.
They're having a little, like, animal rave in the streets.
As you start getting
major.
As you start getting closer, you notice that there is indeed smoke roiling down the pathways, mist roiling down the pathways, and every now and then you get a flash of like a purple light, a green light.
Don't like that. Can we try to be stealthy here, gang?
You can
We're
certainly
gonna
try.
have to go into the blacksmith and talk to him. I think it's not gonna behoove us to be
Unless-
stealthy.
Unless not there.
I also
Then
think
all
it's
we
a
have
bit...
to do is just talk to the window above his door.
I also think it would be better to act more inconspicuous than that.
Yeah.
In case things are good.
Okay, fine.
I feel like it might be a little bit of a better plan. Like, they're just having a happy hour. Like, they might just be keen to see us. We'll see how we go. And we're getting
On
pretty
one
close
hand,
to the exit.
Our parasite god's telling us to murder you. On the other hand, happy hour.
I don't know if the parasite god is exactly accurate. I'm hoping the like out of character, the Feynman curse is like propelling us into maybe we're okay for a little bit and we can get out of here.
I don't know about that.
Well, we're probably
we're fine. I think we're fine for now.
Yeah.
Let's
I
just-
think when
okay,
we
so-
try to leave the village, they may go, "Hey, where are you going?"
Oh, well, we'll
Yeah.
spin some yarns.
So
Yeah. Rock up to the blacksmith. Is the blacksmith home?
The doors are closed.
Are they locked?
His little sign next to the door is turned that it does say that his opening hours are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Of
What
course,
is the
exactly
blacksmith?
like Stardew.
Is there?
damn.
Does he have like a forge outside? And what I'm trying to ask is, does he have a back door that he might leave open?
You can certainly investigate or go and perceive if he does.
I would like to perceive. I perceive
Yeah.
a lot with a 21.
Yeah, he has a back door to his forge.
Is the back door unlocked?
You put your hand on the handle. You
Wiggle,
rattle
wiggle,
it.
wiggle.
The door opens.
Just gonna go on record right here and say that I don't know about you guys, but I'll hang out the front and be like, quote unquote,
It's-
watch.
It's then that you notice as well, Habaru, as you open the door, that the back door doesn't actually even have a keyhole for a lock on it.
This is a very trusting place.
Okay. I will pop my head in. What was the blacksmith's name again?
What was
It
his name?
was.
Hold on.
Hang on. I had the list in front of me. I just had to. Oh, it's Jesus Christ.
It's Jesus
on.
Christ.
I wish it was created this bullshit.
Smoky.
Yeah, Marshall Smoky Brown. God. Marshall, you here, sir?
As you stick your head into the forge area, you notice that it is dimly lit. The only light is coming from the forge fire, which is a dull orange glow. You can see that it has burned down. It's got enough in it to overnight, but nothing that would be workable. But judging from how dark it is within, you can ascertain that he does not appear to be home.
Okay. I already paid him, correct?
I believe you did.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I don't feel bad. I will go in, and I will look for my ingots.
Roll me an investigation.
Fuck. What am I looking for again? Shit, I'm panicking.
You realize,
I've
wait,
never
I
been
don't know
home
what these
invasion
ingots,
before.
I don't know what these ingots are supposed to look like.
Yeah, you don't know what the ingots are supposed to look like. The place has been really tied up and it's really, really neat. But yeah, you don't actually know what these stone ingots would even look like, whether or not they would look like a common ingot. Considering you're a blacksmith, this is a completely foreign ingredient for you.
Okay. I'll go to the front door. Is there a lock on the front door?
Nope.
I fucking hate it here. I'll open the door. Feynman, get in here. Help me look for this thing. I can't find it.
All right, I'll go in.
Okay.
Please. There,
I'll
I use the
stay out.
manners.
One
I'll stay out
investigation.
here.
Wicked and
All right.
Shady will stay outside.
Do I just do a straight investigation again?
Yes, please.
I've got a -2 in investigation, bud.
Fuck.
He's helping me.
I'll
Though.
open the door again. Shady, you get in here. Tag out.
No,
God.
let's do one with advantage if Tegan allows it, because we're both looking.
Yep, I'll allow an advantage.
Okay.
9.
Hey, Shady, get in here. Quick.
I assume I don't find it.
No, you do not. You definitely do not.
I will trade places
it's nice
with
and
Shady.
cozy. It's nice and cozy in here, though. Like, it's got like a really warm vibe. It kind of feels a little bit like a den. It's cozy. It's warm. You could imagine curling up and having a nap in here.
Maybe I should call him. I'll trade places with Shady. I'll go back out the front and be like, I don't know what I'm looking for, Shady.
Why don't you both go out there and I'll look?
Shady rejecting the advantage.
Well, I'm gonna be in there. I'll help him.
I'm better off without you.
I'll go in.
Please.
I'll go in with Shady.
Shady.
Oh, we're just all in here now.
Yeah, okay, so now you're all just standing in. You're all just standing in the blacksmith forge, looking around.
I'm going to sit down on a chair and just look around.
Okay, roll
And light a smoke.
And the chair's backwards.
Yep.
I love the fact that you're Richard Feynman, kicker of doors, and you immediately did not kick the door.
I don't need to kick the door.
Nice.
Is that them?
Yeah, exactly. Shady, as you scan around the room, you realize that there are several what appear to be wrapped bricks sitting on a counter near the front door. It's not surprising that the others probably didn't notice, because the wrapping paper is this beautiful water marbled paper with what appears to be just this overlaid print pattern of a leaf pattern over it. It's got this lovely brown and blue swirl to it, and yeah, these really vibrant green leaf patterns. And yeah, it looks like somebody has just wrapped up bricks, and there's about 4 bricks by the front door.
4 bricks. Okay.
Looks like a gift wrapped them for you.
Thank you for the gifted sub.
Ooh. And the inspiration. Wait,
and the inspiration. Who would you like the inspiration to go to, Vade?
Can it be for the suffering man? That is me.
Give it to the one who got a nat 1. Come on.
Yeah.
Or the DM, yeah.
My man needs it.
No,
He
don't
needs
give
it
inspiration to
bad.
the DM.
They can
Oh.
roll for it. Oh,
Who would like to roll, or would you like me to roll?
wait,
for
wait.
it,
Let's
guys?
let's just roll 1d4. Everyone pick a number. I of course am number 1.
Bitch. I was gonna fine. I'll be number 2.
I'm 4.
3.
Ah, shady.
Shady gets it. Woo!
I mean,
Thank
you
you,
did buy
Vade.
the ingots, so yes, thank you.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Thank
enough.
you.
So yes, Shady points out the wrapped bricks for you, the 4 wrapped ingots.
Okay.
God damn it, they're right here.
It's probably the first day in a while we've heard Wicked curse.
Yeah, Wicked
Okay.
doesn't do the unsultry things like cursing. She just does
Wicked-
drugs instead.
Wicked, you notice as well, just sitting on top of them is a little fabric wrapped bundle. And just to your very astute nose, you can ascertain that they are cookies in this little parcel that's just sitting on top.
Nope.
I'm gonna be so sad when we have to come back here and burn this village to the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Don't take anything. We saw how they're growing their crops. I don't want to eat anything they're giving us.
Speaking of, if we're that concerned about like covering our escape or like people attacking us, I could sneak over to the entrance of the bar and lock it.
No,
I
because
think
that might
it's in
that
the
might aggro
courtout,
them.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the courtyard. It's
Oh,
out in the
in the
open.
Yeah,
courtyard?
it's in
Oh,
it's
okay.
in
Yeah,
this
it's
big
like it's
central-
like a block party outside.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There
So-
are rave lights. There is music that you can hear, like songs that are being amalgamated together. You can hear the sounds of loud chatter and laughter. And
Keegan-
there's yes.
Why did you name the fishing store that?
What?
Master Baiters.
Yeah, it's a fishing store.
Yeah, they're really good at baiting the rods. They
Jesus
excel at it.
Christ, I hate all of you. Okay. Well, here, we'll be stopping by the magical shop. I'll be honest, guys. Do we want to rob it before we go? I'm like, if we're in the clear and it's like, oh, there's nobody
I
here.
don't think we're
It's
in
right
the
there.
business. I
So
thought Reggie
we're
was
trying to sneak out of here, and now you want to
antagonise.
really tick them off.
No,
We're
I'm
like,
just saying,
let's
we
take
may
all
need
these
supplies more than they do.
precautionary. Let's take all these precautionary steps to not antagonize
Right,
everyone.
because we'll be right there.
I don't think it's worth it.
Remember, there's still a guy outside the entrance of the city, right?
Damn, you right. Okay. Well, my concern is we're out in the middle of nowhere. Like we're like a week's walk away from the
middle
nearest
of nowhere.
city.
Well, once we get out, we can probably
Oh.
phone for radio for help.
No,
I like
all of
to
our
think
shit's
that-
dead.
I like to think that Feynman actually did that.
But in the middle of nowhere. I don't know
Take
why.
on a journey not only of sight and sound, but of the mind.
Okay. All right. Before I forget, because Mama didn't raise no bitch, I will leave a quick thank you note, even though this guy might try to brain my skull in later.
Maybe
Well,
we'll see.
We'll
Maybe.
see.
Yeah, you're
But,
really paranoid, aren't you?
I guess.
Did you not just get your ass kicked by the tree?
Yeah, but you're still paranoid.
Okay.
Anyone who would
Okay,
like to,
well-
while you're standing in here, roll me a perception.
Perception.
I am out the front, so I
I
assume that
would-
does not apply to me.
I would be writing a note.
No, you would actually see this, Feynman, because you're outside. Feynman, you hear.
I don't see
Sha-
nothing.
Shady sees nothing. Wicked,
Let's
you
go.
hear it. Definitely hear it as well. You hear the faint sound of somebody whistling. Just a. doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm not going to whistle and burst everyone's eardrums. The faint sound of a whistle, but outside, Richard Feynman, as you're kind of watching, leaning against the front of the store, you see this dapper-looking gent just. This dapper-looking gentleman just pushing a metal bowl along.
My boy
He-
Gary the hamster. I'm gonna pretend
He-
I don't see him for a split second and just like give a couple of knocks on the door like I'm beckoning the blacksmith. That makes sense.
He's like, doo. He looks eyes with you. He tips his hat.
Evening.
And keeps pushing his ball past.
G'day. He's just got somewhere to be.
Yeah, he's got to go do a death-defying stunt.
Hell yeah.
Hell
All right.
yeah. Respects to that.
Do you guys funnel out at any point?
Well, I'm leaving a thank you note.
You know
I'm
what?
taking a moment.
Yeah, but how long? Surely that's done.
I'll let you guys see this guy.
Let me see. There he is. with his ball of dare and do.
Hamsters weird me out.
Everything weirds you out.
I'm fully expecting him to grow a second mouth so he can start chewing us better. So, forgive me. Okay. Yeah, I would like to not be a badger anymore. I guess we should remind people what animals we are because we haven't talked about that in a minute.
Yes,
Yeah,
at the moment, you are not in your usual forms. You are a pseudo dragon, Richard Feynman, a chubby little pseudo dragon with very short little arms and legs, teeny tiny wings.
Before Tegan continues, everyone will notice that she's going to describe all of us as chubby.
It's because you have been chibified. You are adorable, basically.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll be adorable covered in blood and guts here in a moment.
I believe that you are a badger.
Honey badger.
You're a honey badger. The rest of you are going to have to remind me. Yeah.
I am a possum that is slightly
that's
tinted
right.
pink.
You're a pink opossum, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm a mongoose.
And you're a mongoose. Yes.
With a patch, of course.
With an eye patch, yes. You kind of look like... why am I now foreseeing that you kind of look like that character from
Ice Age?
Ice Age.
Yep, that's exactly what he looks like.
And just as paranoid, too.
He's actually less paranoid than you are at the moment, so...
Dude, I'm fully expecting, like, your doors to, like, come to life, okay? Like, I don't like eldritch horror, and this is, like, straight in the middle of it. They're eating flesh made from plants.
I'm no stranger to being attacked by a door, but I'm not that paranoid.
Okay.
Well, it kept me alive.
So, yes, Wicked, you heard the whistling as it passed, and then you do hear it fade into the distance again, just underneath the doof, 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 doof.
I thought I heard the Twilight theme there.
You
for a
didn't. You
second.
heard no. You heard the
death whistle
from
the death whistle.
from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Oh,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That movie was legitimately terrifying. But anyway,
I gotta watch it. Still.
Okay.
Wicked's gonna. What kind of cookies are they?
No.
Would you like to open the little pouch?
I'm gonna stop Wicked before she even gets the attention. No, Wicked, we shouldn't take these. We just saw how they're making their plans. No, Wicked. Leave them, please.
Fine. Mr.
I'll buy you more
Pants.
later.
Do you at least
get to
open them
town.
to have a look at what cookies they are?
Well, what kind of cookies are they?
Is there like a faint aroma we can smell?
Make me another perception.
They've got raisins.
It's not raisins.
How unholy is this?
Exactly. This place really is evil.
Okay. I don't know, the chocolate, I guess.
Nope. You get, Habaru, just wafting your hand over the top of the pouch, you get the underlying sweet aroma of honey with an overarching nuttiness of peanut butter.
Oh, I love peanut butter.
I will buy you a dozen peanut butter cookies when we get to the next town. Not here.
Snickerdoodle.
I'll do both.
Yay. Okay. I'm satisfied.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, before my blood pressure goes to the roof. I'm so stressed right now. Okay.
You exit the building and gently close the doors behind you.
How does he not have a lock? Yeah, I'll close the door.
This place is supposed to be a paradise.
I hate
you,
it.
you can definitely you hear the bassy beat in the distance, slightly change of just doof 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 doof. Yeah.
Yeah. Of all the beats, why did I have to go with the most generic ones? Gosh. Okay. Before I forget.
From where you're standing, Habaru, you can actually also see the DJ behind his little DJ stand. From where you're standing.
Oh, fuck off. God.
Hell yeah.
DJ Harvey Quinn.
Yeah, he's the mix martinet extraordinaire.
So anyways,
I changed my mind. Let's burn this place to the ground.
fucking thank you. Wake the fuck up, Samurai. We got a city to burn. Okay. I will walk in and talking, of course, through the path I've illustrated, just along the backside.
Yep.
I'll be telling the group, all right. I got the ingots. I think they're terribly fucked up and cursed, because why would they not be? Everything about this place is cursed. My plan is to purify them so we can, stab the evil from which it came from. If I die, please take those ingots and do that. Because if we're dealing with the book, we need all the help we can get. That's my plan.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
So you walk down around the bend. You walk past the fisherman's hut, the mage's house.
The what hut again?
The fisherman's hut.
What's the name of the shop?
The fisherman's hut. And you walk past the wizard's house. Every now and then there's like a little puff of coloured smoke that comes out of one of the chimneys. And you finally get back to the fork in the road leading back to the bridge. Roll me a perception.
Let's see if we can't hit 3 for 3.
14.
7. Amazing.
Can you move Shady's and Feynman's token to us?
Sure.
Where am I going? I'm for you.
Where are you?
I'm up the top still.
All the way at the very top, yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel like it might be easier to have all of our tokens together before what happens next happens.
As you are walking along, you're keeping pretty quiet. You're staying away. The smell of baked goods, baked bread. You get the unmistakable aroma of cherry pie, chocolate chip cookies, sausage rolls just wafting to you from the town square. That drives you a little bit to distraction, Wicked, but Habaru, not distracted enough, as you notice some figures moving in the mossy green shadows, heading towards the town square.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Tegan, you're testing my resolve and my patience here. Okay.
She described that all one more time.
Wait until he points them out and I can show you.
All right.
Do you say anything, Habaru? They're not interested.
Yeah.
You notice as one of them sees you, you can see his goggles. He kind of gives you a nod, and they continue stealthing through the undergrowth towards the town square.
I will not, in fact, tell the others.
Okay.
Gasp.
You can see that these entities are armed. They appear to be armed with various guns. Some of them have shields and what appear to be iron batons.
God damn it. Does Wicked have message? Cantrip?
I don't.
You do not.
No.
Oh, those guys are goners then. All right. I just hope there's more of them that we run into outside that I can save. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Hey gang. Take one last look at the village. If we ever come back, they probably will not be happy to see us for what's about to happen next. Let's get the fuck out of here.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you in a minute. Let's just get out of here first.
Okay.
Let us
You see Wicked's
eat
eating
feet.
something?
Yes, you notice that Wicked's eating something.
What? Wicked?
Hmm?
Is that a cookie?
We never find them all.
Ah! Okay.
The saddest part is Kevin is not here to revel in your insanity.
Oh, did he step away?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
For those in the stream, I received a whisper from someone who will name anonymous. They took a cookie and gave it to me.
All right, Anonymous. I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm coming for your ass. I didn't know we had a player named Anonymous. What the fuck? Okay.
So you continue leaving town?
Yes. And once we're like, do I see more of those people coming in?
No. You're not 100% sure how many of them are already in town. You just noticed a squad of 3 of them.
What do you mean those people?
How far past are they? Are they like too far gone?
Feynman, because you weren't here, would you like to make a perception check, or you when you reach the fork in the road, or are you just ignoring whatever's going on?
You know what? Hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah, then you would have seen it too.
Oh, wait, is it with advantage?
You rolled a natural one.
It's not with advantage.
Yeah,
Okay,
there are
so no,
6.
then you saw nothing. Apart from Wicked is apparently now eating a cookie.
You know, I could use my inspo to see it just to annoy Andrew.
Oh, please don't.
Would you like to do that?
I'm absolutely gonna do that.
Okay.
Uh-oh. So you
So
realize
it's
you...
No, it's a
I
21.
would just take it as the
Gotcha.
what's there.
You see a squad of these little guys moving towards the town square.
Aha!
Not our problem. If we stop them, we have to talk to them, and that
They
creates
did
a
indeed.
problem.
They did indeed do a little like a little nod to you as they continued to stealthily.
Is there anything
creep
that would
past.
actually give off? Because obviously the title's there, but like, can we
Yeah,
actually identify them
Yes,
like that? Or
yes, they have a
they're
patch on their shoulder.
identifiable? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The
We
problem
just
is,
have
Andrew,
to hope.
I don't think I know anything about all this.
No, you live in these lands. You would fucking know what the
like-
reigning government looks like.
Like that particular part of it, I don't think I reasonably would. But to give you the benefit of like, I don't want to rain on your parade too much. To me, I'm probably going to say these guys just kind of look like fellas.
Yeah, they're a bunch of heavily armed fellas. Just
I was
Heavily
listening
armed.
in.
Hour.
No, but in the context of this village, that makes sense to me. Like, it's fine if they're heavily armed. It doesn't mean anything to me because, like, violent
We're heavily
crimes
armed.
presumably don't happen here.
Yeah, people
They're
don't
here
have
for
locks on their
happy
doors
hour.
or their business.
Like, there's no locks. Surely there isn't violent crimes going on every day. I reckon I would
will
look at this
say-
group of people and be like,
I will state their
say
behavior is suspicious, though. They are creeping towards the. They are creeping and keeping to the shadows, heading towards the central, like the town square.
yeah, but I don't know if it's enough for me to be like.
there-
I'm just trying to think in context of the character. It's like, I live in an animal village. I see other animals. Yes, they may be armed and sneaking around, but like, there
So
aren't
are you.
crimes like that here. And I'm
True.
armed. Like it's like, well,
Okay.
Is there
I don't know.
anyone else
Does that
around?
reasoning, like, is that fine?
Is there
Seems like
anyone
it's
else
okay to
around?
me.
No, most the town itself seems pretty empty apart from the lively town square.
I'll signal the guys, like kind of discreetly, be like, "Hey, come here! Like, come here!"
You watch as one breaks away. He's dressed a little differently than the others. You notice that where the others like that they're all wearing body armor of a sort. Some of them have tan straps and things like this. But you do notice that this particular one has more of a hood. He has a bit more heavy armor. He's got he has like a full tactical vest on, whereas the others seem to have like a lighter duty vest, and they tend to be the ones carrying the riot shields.
Jesus, Rusty. God, no Russian. Okay.
So one of them peels away and he comes over to you. Which, of course, now that does mean that obviously you guys, the rest of you see these guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I'm like, oh, we don't want to talk to them. We want to get out of here. But now we should talk to them. I think now that Feynman has made me writhe in agony for a minute, I've come to the realization we should probably try to save these guys from themselves. Hey man, you got bad orders. You need to get the fuck out of here.
He
Whole
gives
situation is FUBAR, brother.
He gives you a salute, Habaru.
Describe the salute.
Like a weasel standing on his back legs, with two short arms reaching up his incredibly long little weasel-like neck to just gently
How
tap
far up his
neck.
body does his arm get though?
It gets to about his cheek.
Yeah.
You'd have to tilt his head to be able to like reach the top of his head, but he gives you a salute.
Master Feynman, Master Habaru.
How many are there of you? You need to tell them to turn around.
We're a squad of 7, and we've got 2 squads outside with cages ready for the subjects.
Okay.
How many do we know how many villages there are? Just rough estimation.
Has Dusty and has Wicked and Shady been alerted to them yet? Or
I mean, they've come up to you.
They've just walked. They've approached and they're speaking.
Yeah.
You'd see them.
Oh. Oh, wait.
What's your intentions here?
Our orders were to capture the subjects and bring back to the city. Also to get you a mode of transport, so to avoid the psychopomps and shadows in the forests.
I like that second part, but there's 7 of you. I mean, there's like easily
they're a squad of 7 with 2. Did you say 2 or 3 squads outside? Presumably also of 7.
Yes.
So
there's like 21. But how many villages do we know that'd be?
I would say roughly 30 or 40.
Yeah, 30 or 40. Right? Yeah.
I don't
think
if
we count everyone with family and kids.
These are like trained fellas, like exactly like Clint just put in the chat that no one at home gets to see, but like they're like that guy.
Well, I'll give you guys just a little heads up that the guy you're talking to, his armor looks like this.
Ooh.
Whereas the other ones,
the
other ones
Responsians
look like this.
and riot control. Okay. Hey, listen. I there are some really fucked up things going on. They're growing plants by like what we think is
Weird ritual stuff is going on here.
In accordance with the
and-
literary-led events?
yeah, probably. They have something called the Hell Tree in the back, and it puts up a fight.
Affirmative.
And it's kind of fucked up. Don't eat any of the golden apples.
Please be gentle with these people. I think they're leftover survivors from the train.
Affirmative.
No casualties.
Yeah.
And,
Notice no affirmative on that.
And what of the growth on the trees? What stage were they in?
I didn't see them. What were they at?
Like the Hell Tree, or
They're gooey.
Yes. So unformed as yet.
Correct.
How many growths were there?
3, right?
I think there was 2.
2.
So as yet unripe, got it.
Wait. Just because it's been a few weeks, there was 2 we found. One that was open for Wicked, we think. Was there a 4th one that looked like it had already been used? Did we ever see that?
No, there was.
No, they were empty.
Yeah, there was
Pretty sure
5 empty ones. One of them seemed to be like ready and waiting for Wicked, and 2 of them were occupied.
5 of them.
Yeah, there's 7 in total.
There's
2 of them were occupied.
7? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
We were talking about this. This is like the 7 deadly sins.
Right. I was thinking it was for the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, not 7 deadly sins. Okay. Well, shit. That's 3 more than I want to deal with. Okay. Unfortunate.
Thankfully, there's only 2 right now, and they're not.
That we know
not
of.
even ripe. Yeah.
I mean,
well, they're. We know of in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The people here, they don't realize. Excuse me. What's up? So you may just be able to talk to them, but don't take anything they give you.
Yeah. Also, I may or may not have provoked the tree.
The tree should be relatively harmless as long as we don't try to remove the growth. However, we are under instructions to bring the townsfolk in because they seem to be a separate occurrence to the events of the book.
Hubbard will glance at Richard Feynman. Man, it's crazy. How did that happen?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
We'll take them into custody.
We have markers of a major celestial event in this area.
Yeah,
So
that's weird.
So like I say again, no casualties.
All right. Well, we should probably not keep those transports waiting.
Yeah, we should get going.
Thank you so much for coming.
Bye.
Do you have eyes on the book still?
Affirmative.
Good. I'm not exactly sure what head office wants to do with that once you get back, but they'll be happy to hear that you still have the book and it hasn't fallen into the demon's hands.
Righto.
Alrighty. Well, let's
continue on.
he very quickly jogs back across the street to join his team men. You see him lean across and speak into a little radio piece before he pulls on his gas mask, and he kind of gives a hand gesture to the two with him as they creep around the trees. Two of them with their iron batons out, as the one that spoke with you pulls out what appears to be a string of 3 canisters, and you watch as he pulls the pin on 3 of them and lobs them into the middle of the town square.
Sorry, but
All right.
he's not here. That was actually shady.
All right, gang, it's time to not be here.
Yep.
You hear the sound of an explosion. The sounds of screaming starts as you leave the town.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Let's go.
The nightmare
You
is
are
over.
far too gleeful about this, Andrew. You cross over the Rainbow Bridge. As you cross through the portal, you find yourselves back in your own body. The gruff archmage that was sitting in attendance on the other side of the portal, the platypus, you notice that he is missing.
Is there like any signs of like a scuffle or anything?
Thank you for the posture check, everyone. Roll me an investigation or a perception.
Perception.
Doesn't appear to be.
Maybe I went to go take a leak.
Wicked is interested. She'll do a perception.
Yeah.
12.
I mean, things do look a little out of place. Some of the moss has been torn up a little bit. You notice that the wizard's staff is still locked in place where it had been when he opened the portal for you initially. And you notice that on this side, there is still 2 teams, so 14 men dressed as dressed in the same attire that you'd seen on the other soldiers. They have with them a couple of large military style vehicles with canvas backs on them. You can see that there does appear to be cages in the back of them. You notice that the Archmage is indeed in one of them. But also parked there are, you do notice that there is a couple of vehicles that are more like utility vehicles, designed to go off-road, kind of like Jeeps, one of which is waiting for you with a soldier standing by it.
Is the platypus still a platypus? Or
Yes.
has he changed back?
No, he was a platypus even when you walked up to him.
Okay.
When the soldier by the Jeep sees you, Habaru, he clips into a full, very stiff salute.
As you were.
Throw them in a bone, someone.
Does he have a rank on his uniform? Like, does he have like sergeant stripes or lieutenant
sergeant.
bars?
Yeah, sergeant.
Okay. Sergeant. Are we to carry on to the originally planned city, or are we returning back to the way we came?
We're at the halfway point, sir. I can take you on to I can take you on, or I can take you back, whichever would suit you, sir. My only instructions are to make sure that you don't trek through the forest, leaving you exposed to psychopomps, shadows, and hags, sir.
Well, let's finish this delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came this far.
Let me speak to my people real quick before we get in to kind of get our heads on straight. And I would like to pull the group off to the side.
Uh,
Yeah, that's not sus.
don't say that.
It's been a very no, I understand why Shady would say that. It's been a very traumatic experience for all of us, but we got to make sure we get our heads on straight for the remainder of this journey.
I mean, yeah, but not that word specifically.
Yeah. And when we're kind of like on our own like little separate selves, pull everyone in. Okay, so are we completing this delivery?
I've literally just returned. So
It's okay. You have allowed the
I
massive
know
head of the town.
I know everything that's happened. I just haven't had any input.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna go back to the town we were in and destroy that thing in the bottom of the library because we now have the book that tells us how to do that. And that's like one of the first steps we had to do.
I don't think the Imperium would agree with that idea. I think the Imperium has their own ideas for the book.
But they were like, you can go anywhere you want. We didn't have to complete the delivery. They were like, you can go back if you want.
I don't know about that, champ. I
think the intention for the delivery was that we were taking it somewhere to be sealed away or destroyed. Because I don't think anyone here had the.
I think
you were just told it was to go to the Imperium in Ilmore. Sorry, not in Ilmore. In you were going to stop in Ilmore. You were going to the Imperium in Covered,
which
is in the Lost Circle.
Which either there is a problem out there or they want to study it. But my main thing is, I mean, we want the Imperium to have the book. They're kind of assholes who lie to people all the time. Have lied to us.
Have they?
Yes. And before you ask for evidence, I don't have any. I know they have. Andrew can't remember
3 lies.
Lies.
Oh, so they're liars? Name every lie.
But yeah, I mean, just fine. We can go back to Moonblight, deal with the problem. I mean, here's the thing, we tell them, oh, we're here to deal with the problem. They're gonna ask, how do you know how to deal with it? We tell them we read the book, and they go, okay, cool. Hey, by the way, there's a cookie in a cage. You want to go get that cookie? And then next thing you know, we're being experimented on because we
just don't go get the cookie. What do you mean?
I think Wicked's pretty full up on cookies.
I think we may get shoved into the cage with the cookie, whether we like it or not.
I'm not falling for that a third time.
Wait, third time? But you guys understand my concern or what I'm trying to get at here? I mean,
do we actually need the book to do this, or do we just need the process to do it?
We probably need the book.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say if we can make a copy.
I mean, here's the thing.
Got like a spell in it. I don't know if we can copy the spell.
No, you can't. It's sacred text. You can't copy sacred text. I mean,
not even with a photocopier.
No. Here's the thing. Like in the days when Karada, before he was a god, when he still walked the land, I mean, this is where his legend started, is with the fucking book. And he was one of the few people who would read it, not go insane. And it was something that they couldn't copy. People would have done it by now if they could. I mean, literally, it's sacred text. That's
I know, those new photocopiers are really something, man.
Wicked, can you take a photo of it? With your
don't
phone?
do it on a. I would make sure there's nothing on that phone you're ready to lose.
Oh yeah,
Like
is
any
my
favorite
phone back normal
photos?
now?
Yep, your phone's working.
Yeah,
You
it's like
notice, Wicked, that you've got like 75 notifications on it.
If Wicked's taking
Oh,
a photo
nice.
of the book, I insist that I'm there holding it. And it's exactly like that picture from Mulan where the guy meets the emperor. I've got the book up and I'm like pointing at it and I'm really happy to have the book.
You were saying, Dusty, before that we set up
Yes.
this photo.
Yeah, she's like sees all the notifications like, oh, she's like scrolling through all of them.
Are you sure you're ready to brick that phone?
If anyone else wants to volunteer their phone.
That's what I thought.
I would, but I smashed the watch again.
You can use my
Feynman-
phone and I'll hand you like a Nokia E65 without a camera.
Indestructible.
Wait.
That would be
Hang
perfect
on.
if I had a camera.
Would the Nokia survive the Richard Feynman magic?
Yes,
It does.
Yeah, surely, right? Surely.
without a
does.
doubt.
Unfortunately, it doesn't
God.
have a camera, so
And I'm not about to brick mine, so we'll have to table
it.
that experiment. But I mean, just you guys get what I'm saying? Of like the book's at the heart of everything. And it should probably, unfortunately, be there for everything.
You're trying to say we should keep it rather than returning it. But then also the Imperium's going to be like not so crazy on that idea.
Yeah, but are we so crazy about the Imperium?
My question is, if they wanted to take the book, why wouldn't they just have taken it now?
Because they still think we're working for them. And
Yeah, but
haven't
we're
read the
literally
book?
surrounded by people. If they wanted it, I'm sure they'll just take it, right?
Right.
I'm still
but-
working for them.
Yeah,
Like they
but
didn't.
still-
They didn't even ask for it.
Right. But that's because, we're still on payroll for them. And so they assume, oh, they haven't read the book. They don't know what's going on. They just are a bunch of idiots who are couriers doing,
We just told them we looked at it.
No, we
We
didn't.
did just tell them. Yeah.
They said everything is happening according to the certain literature, and we said, yeah, it's happening like certain. We just confirmed
Cool.
that
We made a wild guess because we're freaked out of people throwing their dead into the ground and getting plants like 30 minutes later and eating it and going, this is the best tasting thing ever. Yeah. We can be a little bit nervous and shell-shocked. I mean, come on.
As
Speaking
you are
of, I'm
discussing
gonna go-
this, you watch as the Imperium forces are now exiting the portal. They have long poles with what appears to be magicked etheric lassos around the necks of these creatures, which are no longer cute, adorable animals anymore. You start to notice that these entities, some of them look like giant blue kind of slug-like masses made up of dozens and dozens of almost nerve endings that seem to have like this one giant glowing eye. They have these smoky tendrils coming off of them. Some of them look like these black entities that are just covered in eyeballs all over their chest, all over their head. They're very humanoid, these particular ones. They seem to have this glowing red aura that comes off of them. Others look almost scorpion-like with these large blades, which are being held back by at least two of them, and they are forcing them into cages.
Well, I was way off with my guess of them being the people from the train then, wasn't I?
No, I think you're right. I think this is what they became.
Is that what we would have been going through without? She like sort of vaguely gestures to Feynman.
Nah. Strength of will, I'm sure we've been fine. Okay. Covet, Moonblight. Where are we going? Are we going home or are we continuing the journey?
Just a quick query, like out of character, Tegan.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Query.
we level up by interacting with the fella in the basement, or did we level up via other means the first time that we got to level 4?
You leveled up by other means.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry. It was the fella in the basement because he was a dead guy, wasn't he?
I mean, he deaded Feynman.
Right. Yeah.
The guy who was underground. Sorry, I say underground.
Oh,
the guy coming out of the portal.
yeah,
Did we level up from him?
The black Ookie Bookie. Yeah,
Yes.
from interacting with him. Yes.
Yep.
You leveled up.
Okay.
The guy
But I'm
that-
just. It's super meta, but I am just like softly considering like what path leads to a level up and what path doesn't.
I mean,
it's an important question. It is. I think
if
it's
we're
an important
being
question.
very honest, it's follow the chapters of the book, and as we encounter the monsters and we deal with them,
it's more of a question of is it have we resolved that and therefore gotten the level up from it? Or not resolved, but by interacting with it initially, have we gotten the level up from it, or do we need to?
You and Wicked have had your level up, level 5 level up by interacting with the path.
Oh, sorry, I meant the guy who's back in Moonblight, to be specific.
we should
reached
probably
that
just go back to
milestone,
Moonblight
so
and
we
deal with
leveled
it.
up.
Yeah, no. So we've gotten a level up from the portal demon in Moonblight, and now we've gotten one from the Hell Tree. So I guess that means that like the next thing would be somewhere else, technically.
Yes, but I think, probably speaking, we should go back to Moonblight and deal with, because that's chapter 1. Everything comes back to dealing with that thing. Since we're already on this continent, on this side of the continent, who else knows where we're going? We should go deal with it now before we get further away from it.
I have just sent you guys some pictures of the things that they're lassoing into cages.
Oh wait.
Yucky! Hate those.
I know these. Holy shit! I know these. Oh my god.
Do you know how to kill them? Will swords work? Because
I think that's
don't know.
Dusty, not Wicked.
Yeah, Dusty knows those
Yeah.
are. Holy shit, we would have been fucked.
Man, dude, I'm so glad my get the fuck out of here radar was working. Okay, so it's at least it's from me. I think I'm sold on Moonblight. What do the rest of you guys think?
I think it makes more sense to resolve something that we're in the middle of than move on to something new, but...
Well, the only way to resolve what we're in the middle of is to go back to Moonblight and deal
That's what I mean.
with
It makes more sense to go... Yeah, I'm
okay.
agreeing with you, sorry. I know you used to mean not agreeing with you and being
combative.
No,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all good, all good.
Okay.
Sorry, just for once we're on the same page.
When we're out of character, yeah, we can agree on a lot of things.
So yeah, I would say to me it makes more sense, but what do Wicked and Shady feel?
Wicked wants to finish the mission.
You wanna drop off the Necronomicon?
Yeah.
And just be done?
She doesn't want to spend any more time near this book. And
I feel like the book may or may not
well.
be an essential plot element though.
I think the book wants to spend time with you, unfortunately. I think you have that evil eye on you, bud, whether you like it or not.
Not.
The answer is not.
Looks like I've got the decider. Maybe.
No, you have the tie maker. If you really want to swing that way, it'd be 2-2.
Not if I decide we go back and close that portal thing.
Then yes, that's correct.
Not if I just grab this book, run away with it. Nothing you can do.
You can't grab the book. It says it's Richard Feynman's Ranger Guide on it. It belongs to Feynman.
Oh
God.
wait, does anything happen to Babble the Zubat?
Nope, the Zubat is a Zubat.
Okay.
Oh shit, we should. Oh fuck, we have to hide the egg from the Imperium. If we're cool with letting them have the book, that's fine. We cannot give them the egg.
I don't think there's a way to hide it.
It's
Yeah,
a pretty
you
big
can.
egg. It's a pretty big egg.
Yeah, but you can put it in a bag of holding.
You can.
Whoa!
I don't.
Wouldn't
would
they
it
have
fit in the
already
mouth of the
seen it
bag?
as we were walking it out of the fucking thing?
No, I would have put it in my bag in the bag of holding. I would have been carried in my bag of holding. In fact, I should put it in
Don't
my
eggs-
inventory.
You
Don't
know
eggs need
what?
to breathe?
Roll.
I'll have a few minutes.
It's got a smiley face on it. Could be anything.
Yeah.
It could.
Okay,
There's no
Andrew,
proving what it is.
You know what, Andrew?
Yeah.
Convince me why I should let you retroactively put this egg in your bag of holding.
Keegan, how the fuck am I going to carry a great sword and a giant fucking egg in 2
You're not.
hands?
Wicked's carrying it.
Wicked was carrying it, admittedly.
Oh,
Yeah.
was she? I
Yeah.
thought I
Well,
had said I would
dragging it more
carry it.
appropriately, but yeah.
Yeah.
If we're trying
It's
to
like
speed
rolling
out
it.
of town, which we were, if Wicked would have been unable to carry it, I would have carried it so we can GTFO faster.
I guess she would have asked you to help move it.
Just because it makes logical sense to do does not
And
necessarily mean you did it.
How can
You're not
Wicked
gonna-
be eating a cookie and pushing the egg at the same time? That requires both hands.
That is
Or
a lot
dragging
of
it.
logic.
So we're carrying the egg though, or are we putting the egg in the bag of holding?
Bag of holding.
Okay.
Well,
The
you don't
egg
want to
goes
get
in the bag of
damaged.
holding.
One.
You're initially a little bit worried, but thankfully the magic of the bag of holding grips the egg and sucks it in like a.
Don't ever say that to me again. Okay. One Tarrasque egg in my inventory. That feels fucking weird to say. Okay, hate that. Hey,
Yeah, put it in there with the 4 ingots.
See what happens, coward.
does someone else want to carry the egg in their bag?
Fine, I'll carry it in my bag.
Okay.
He's got nothing that's gonna be at all problematic.
I was gonna say
He's just got the Necronomicon in his.
No, that's fine, man.
So,
No, I believe I have the Necronomicon.
Okay, you have it. I'm getting
Fine,
thrown
you
off
have
by
it.
Shady, Keeper of the Book, as the title is.
Here, real quick. The 9 vials of the unknown stone we got from the library archive way back when. That's just stone from one of these tablets, isn't it? Is that what
I
it
don't know.
looks
Have
like?
you
yeah.
investigated it?
No, we haven't.
Then you don't
but-
know.
Just quickly to interject, Evil One has redeemed posture check, so you
I did.
that was a
I
while
did
ago,
say
champ.
that.
get
Yeah,
your spine straight.
have your stretch. We do appreciate a good stretch. While you wrestle, Andrew, with the concept of whether you get out the ingots and look at them against the stone chips and yada yada yada.
I'm set on what we're doing.
Okay, so you get in the car.
Yes.
wait, so we're going back to Moonblight?
Back to Moonblight.
Okay.
All right.
Wicked is less than pleased about this, but she gets in the car, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Precisely.
You'll get in the car with Sergeant Max
Slaughter.
Davies.
What was his name?
Max Davies.
So we went from Farmer Davies
Davies.
to Max Davies.
Yep. It's almost
Max
like.
Davies.
I'm
It's a very
sorry. You know what?
common
Fine
name.
then. Max Nickel. Why not?
Okay, fine.
You make a problem of it. He can have your last name instead.
Max
Well,
Tiffet.
please don't say that out loud. Okay.
Okay, so you guys get in the car. The sergeant starts up the vehicle and starts driving back through the forest. We will take a quick 5-minute break here, and we will be right back. See you in 5 minutes, guys. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful break, having all the moral conversations that we were. So, with all of that said,
A moral conversation with a shotgun. Jesus Christ.
you guys find yourself in a Jeep traveling cross country back towards Moonblight.
What model? I drive a Jeep, so I need to know.
I don't know. It's some kind of futuristic hell
Is it a
Jeep.
Patriot? Is it a Renegade?
It's a futuristic hell Jeep that's powered by ether. Just don't question it.
How big are the rims?
Good,
How
it's a
18 inch.
solid
I don't
question.
know.
It's a solid question.
18 inch. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, 18 inches?
Well, you know, if it's a military vehicle, maybe.
That's
Look, in my mind,
Okay.
I just see Humvee. So
so why not just say Humvee?
because that's gonna get me in trouble. Look, the last time, the one thing I do know, the Jeeps in the Feywild look like the Jeeps from Jurassic Park. So
okay, I know a model. Okay.
yeah, but in hell, I would say Humvee because they're wide and obnoxious.
So are we driving a Humvee or a Jeep? Because there's a difference.
Technically, you're driving a military Jeep, so whatever a military Jeep is.
So a Jeep.
Humvee.
Look, stop asking me car questions. I don't know.
It's a Humvee without a top.
You fucking torture me, Tegan. This is how I torture you.
I will make it so much worse, Andrew.
I believe it.
So,
Anyway.
however, you know that you've got a week traveling back to Moonblight.
Oh God.
The sergeant does tell you that you can rest, that you can take off your equipment and stuff if you need to.
Fuck him. No.
Whatever you need.
Shady's already asleep.
Are you? Who's riding shotgun?
Not me.
Yeah, I called shotgun as we exited the village.
Okay, so
That's
Feynman's
only
in the
because he
front
wouldn't
seat.
let you drive.
So
It is only because he wouldn't let me drive.
I fully believe that Shady is sitting in the middle between Wicked and Habaru, head back, snoring, taking up far too much room.
Yep.
Somehow still has a lit cigarette in his mouth though, despite being asleep.
It's just dangling.
He periodically wakes up and just lights another one.
Yep.
We're not sure where all the others are going. He's not swallowing them, but they're not on the floor.
And no one's getting ashed on.
Yeah.
He takes a drag with every inhale of his snoring.
The hilarious part is Shady doesn't actually need to sleep.
No.
Yeah, but he knows what it's about.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
So yeah, Shady, your backpack. Did you guys put your backpacks in the back of the Jeep? Or
I did.
Yep.
It will be between my legs.
Okay.
Did I buy an explorer's kit? Is that what do I remember doing that?
You did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so I have a backpack. Okay.
You do
that's
have a
right.
backpack.
Yeah. Then it is in the boot. Actually, no, I'll put the backpack in the footwell of the front seat.
Okay, good, because you've got the Necronomicon. Don't put it in the boot of the car.
The Necronomicon's on the inside of my jacket or shirt or something, isn't it? I have it where you would put a field guide.
Yeah, definitely. You want to carry it? You want to carry it on your person? That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's skeevy. Something's going on, gang.
It is
Of
a
course
relatively.
we're talking with Tegan right now.
It is a
Something's always going
relatively uneventful drive. You do get through most of the day and most of the night. As the sun starts to rise, the sergeant pulls over to let you guys basically have a rest. It is very misty out here in the forest. Everything is covered with this kind of dark green, mottled shadowing, and mist just seems to cling to everything. The trees throw eerie silhouettes through the fog, but he sets up an ether campfire that it puts out heat but not a lot of light, and you watch as he goes around and he just puts 5 they look like lint rollers, but they kind of glow with like a purplish light, and he goes and puts them at 5 cardinal points around you, like your group and the Jeep and the campfire. And he climbs into the back of the Jeep and kind of pulls a blanket over himself and promptly falls asleep, leaving you to sit around the...
Before he does that, before he falls asleep, hey, Sergeant.
Yeah?
Do you by chance have a spare radio?
Yeah, I got a radio here if you need it.
Yeah, pass that over. Let me have a spare, just in case.
I mean, what happened to yours?
Well, Sergeant, I was involved in a train crash.
Oh,
Some
that's
equipment may not have survived.
Right, that's right. Yeah. I mean, I've got the radio in the car. I've also got a radio on me if you want, but if you've got my radio, how am I supposed to call for help if we need it?
Okay, quick clarification. We're saying radio. Is this just like a aired radio, or
Like a
this...
tannoy radio, yeah. Like you turn it on like walkie-talkie kind of radio, like a did-it.
Oh, okay. Then I'll grab the one from the car and I'll just clip it to the front of my shirt.
Yep. It's got a really long aerial on it, like really chunky, thick thing.
So you clip it to your shirt and it slaps you in the face. You
wait,
take
wait,
1 damage.
It's like a satellite radio.
Okay. And if that's the case, if that's the case, okay. I don't see it. If that's the case, does he have a little of the little police strap thingy that I can clip to the radio and just toggle? So I can be like, breaker, I'm a
Yeah. You go into the back and open the back.
Thank you.
And there's a black essentially toolkit in there that has some of like the necessities, like the
cool. I will
holster.
Yeah, I will grab that and just attach the radio to back of my belt, and the little radio strap to the front of my shirt so I can radio if need be.
Yep.
Because I think. Hey, speaking of the sergeant, what color is his shirt? It looks awfully red to me.
It's not. It's not.
That's why I'm getting the radio, because I'm like.
It is actually white and cream with gold stitching at the neck.
Could end up red.
Color.
Who were the white shirts again? They were like dock workers, weren't they?
Wait. He's wearing a white and gold shirt.
Yep.
Under his green uniform.
Yep. Imperium colors. White and gold.
Okay.
He does hand out a couple of he hands out to you guys for canvas wrapped bags. You do see some printing on the front of it. They're roughly the size of a paper lunch bag. They're quite chunky looking, but he hands out from the black toolkit before, like I said, climbing into the back of the Jeep to stretch out and have a sleep.
Are these rations?
They are full MREs with.
All right, I would like to roll to steal more from that black thing.
You don't need to. You can go in and take as many as you want. There's about 2 weeks worth in here.
How long will
there's not going to be 2 weeks worth once he's done.
There's a week. You guys are traveling for a week.
Okay, gang. I have a menu pulled up in front of me. Everyone roll a 1d8.
Hell. I got a 7.
Okay, hang on. I gotta roll myself to see what 7. I get.
Hey, twinsies.
Okay, so what do we got? Seven,
sevens and 8.
7, 4. So 7 is beef strips and tomato sauce.
That is not what it is. We're going Australian MREs for the
Oh.
record.
Australian MREs, by the way, are superior to Americans.
Let
Americans just
Andrew-
lack
Yeah,
that
let
word.
Andrew have his fun.
We actually get decent plastic spoons too.
Why do you need a plastic spoon? God gave you 2 hands.
Do you want to eat braised beef and gravy with your shovel fingers?
I honor my ancestors by doing what they do.
Because in
I just want the
MRE,
tube
you're
of
going to be wearing gloves.
condensed milk.
Okay,
Just
so
want the tube of condensed milk.
okay. From a 1 to 8, what did you get, Kevin?
I got a 7. So did Wicked.
Okay, so you guys got in your sachet. Get ready for this because it's a list. Chili con carne, lamb with rosemary, beef soup. You have a mixed berry electrolyte powders and mixed berry and orange electrolyte powder, a Scotch finger biscuit, a Vitalife well grain biscuit, a blackcurrant fruit biscuit. You've got a small sachet of raspberry jam, a little packet of diced pears, one of tropical fruits. You've got freeze-dried rice. You've got a tin of tuna with dried tomato, a small sachet of muesli. You've got some dried skim milk. You've got a little tube of sweet chili sauce, a little tube of tomato sauce. You also get a couple little bars of chocolate. There's a couple little bars of cheese. There's some sweetened condensed milk, some chewing gum, salt, pepper. I apologize for my washing machine in the background if you can hear that. You also have a resealable plastic bag. You've got some rubber bands. You've got a little can opener, packet of matches,
plastic.
a scouring pad, a plastic spoon. You've got some sheets of toilet paper, some sugar, tea bags, instant coffee, and Milo powder.
Wait, MREs come with toilet paper?
Yep.
MREs are meant to stop you from shitting. They're meant to give you congestion.
They're basically
not
napkins
the ones that are good.
Yeah, they're sheets of it, so you can use them like to light fire and stuff.
No, but also like the MREs from Australia don't have like the US mentality of like messing up your digestive tract. Like it's meant to still.
Yeah, there's also like
congestion, so you don't have to take a shit during the middle of a firefight.
There's also some Vegemite in there too, of course.
Of course, there is.
What did you get, Andrew? What number did you get?
I got a 4.
Okay, so in addition from everything from the chocolate downwards, you've still got all of those. But in yours, you've got barbecue beef, barbecue chicken, chicken soup, both tropical and lemon lime electrolyte powders. You've got a crisp bread biscuit, a Rice Krispie treat. You've got some vanilla pudding. You've got some a raspberry fruit biscuit, some plum jam. You've got tropical fruit, diced fruit, as well as 2 fruits, which I believe is peach and pear. You've got some muesli. You've got your skim milk. You've got some beef 2-minute noodles, curry powder, barbecue sauce, and tomato sauce.
I will give Wicked. Hey, Wicked, Rice Krispie or the pudding? Because I stopped you from having the cookie.
I'll take the pudding.
All right. Thanks, Champ, for not eating that cookie. I know I could put my trust in you.
Clint, what did you? Are you interested in what you got?
Oh yeah, this is better than what I. This is better than what I actually used to get.
What number did you roll?
8.
You got an 8. So
Great success.
You got baked beans, vegetable curry, savory soup, lemon and lime and mixed berry electrolyte powders, a Scotch finger biscuit, a Vitalife well grain biscuit. You've got a shortbread biscuit. You too got the vanilla pudding. You got some mixed berry biscuits, some marmalade, some diced peaches, some dried rice, muesli. You also got some apricot and coconut fruit drink, some dried skim milk powder, curry powder, sweet chili sauce, tomato sauce, and tuna with dried tomato.
All right, we ready for swapsies?
If
What
you
was
go
my stuff
through,
again?
if you go through, you've actually got one of every kind here. So if you would like, I will actually put up the link so you guys can actively go through and have a look at it later.
That's more than I used to get in those packs.
I was gonna say that seems like a lot of food for just a single MRE.
It's for a whole day's work.
They're a daily MRE
Yeah.
rather than a.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I mean, we haven't eaten
Still
all
seems a
day.
lot. That still seems a lot than what I used to have.
They've realized that people need. They've realized in doing an overhaul, they realized that people were getting dehydrated, not getting enough electrolytes, and not getting enough calories, essentially, in a day to.
That's point, because I suppose when I had mine, it was way back in back then.
Yeah. In addition, they also get some water sterilization tablets too. So if you don't have any water on you, you can actually sterilize water.
How many of those do we have? Because that actually comes in handy.
You have 2 tablets per pack, basically, and that will allow you to make up 2 liters of water, essentially, per tablet.
Does anyone want to keep their sterilization kit?
You can have it.
Okay, so that's 4.
Go on,
Feynman, Wicked, do you want them?
Wait. I can tell you exactly how many if you go through all the kits. So 1 second.
Also, I just think it's a little bit fitting I get the barbecue, considering Kansas City. Barbecue champs. The US. Nashville can go suck it.
You have 160 water sterilization tablets from if you go through and get them out of every
160 tablets?
Yes.
Holy shit, okay.
Well, there's 80 packs because there's essentially 80 daily MREs for 5 people for 2 weeks.
But you would have to go take them out of every pack.
Yeah.
Are they wholly sterilization tablets?
No, they're just water sterilization.
Oh, they'll make you sterile.
I'm just saying, if the Imperium's supplying them, maybe they're holy water.
They are not holy water.
No. I think, in fact, that makes them unholy. The moment government gets involved in anything, it becomes unholy. Okay.
No, the moment it's in hell, it becomes unconsecrated.
Oh, which is going to make it interesting dynamic for me later once I level up a little bit. Okay, well, that's a problem. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad we spent 20 minutes talking about menus.
Nope, that's fine. I love doing that.
Oh no, I love no.
Haven't you ever played a Tegan game?
Okay, so you guys have your MREs with your little bags, which have little thermic pouches that you put some water in there. You close it up, and it actually heats it all for you. So you guys are sitting. The only instructions the sergeant gave you was to stay inside the markers that he'd put down. But otherwise, you guys can sit around this little heating device and have your naps stretched out on a bedroll or whatever, as long as you stay within the confines of the markers.
I guess we need to have someone take watch. Shady, since you slept most of the car ride, do you want to take watch, bud?
Yeah, I've got it covered.
Thanks, champ.
Want to trade my pears for your peaches?
Sure.
Nice.
You can have both if you want.
Ooh.
Technically, Shady doesn't need to eat.
No. He does suck on the condensed milk.
The condensed
tubes.
milk.
I will
Like a cigarette, but sweeter.
I will torture myself by choosing to spend my downtime both drawing up a map of the town we were in, just kind of like, hey, this is kind of where everything was. See if that matters to the Imperium when we turn it in. I think we're sticking with them for a while.
You want me to do that? I'm proficient in cartography tools.
Oh. By all means, go right ahead.
I can do maps.
And I'll tear out a page from my journal, and
He has been gifted by Budge, the god of maps.
Yep.
I'm proficient in cartography tools as well. Shit, that's fucking why I have this.
Oh, you can turn this into a group project.
Yeah, no, I'll also give it to him.
Let's
And
have a
I'm
map
gonna.
off.
Well, I'm not gonna draw up a map. I'm gonna write up the report of like essentially
Okay.
like, hey, X amount of days went by, then we got ambushed, then we got ambushed again, then the train blew up, then all this bullshit happened, and kind of edit out any parts that.
I really love the relationship between the Imperium and Andrew's character Habaru, where he's like, you know, fuck the
I don't-
Imperium. Hate those guys. They're the worst. Also, I'm gonna spend all my downtime making a report for the Imperium, and I'm gonna make sure all details are right so we can give the
Because-
Imperium this report.
Because here's the thing, right? Because one, even though I don't like them, they're still my employer right now because we've chosen to go back to them. Two, I like being paid. And they may pay us, hopefully they do, for this mission, even if it doesn't go the way they want it to. And three, we should probably build some good rapport with them because we're about to go, hey, we read the book. Please don't, like, experiment on us. We're going to go do something. Bye.
People are gonna want a public statement.
Oh, fuck the hero bullshit! I forgot! hey guys, can we just slit this guy's throat and just drive in the opposite direction? We can go wherever the fuck we want. We have a full tank of gas. We can go back to the tree, jump in, we can be in the Feywild. We can be fucking out of here.
We are not going to the Feywild.
Okay, well, we can not be... Okay, yeah. Okay, well, shit. I didn't... God, the fucking hero shit.
Okay. I have an idea of what to say. It's not really lying. Was just enough. Just after the train incident, we got split up by the explosion, and we went off to. We spent basically the next few days investigating what happened. And hold on. How long has it been since the train incident? It's been like a day or two, right?
You've actually been gone.
With only 75 notifications. I mean, that's not too bad.
You've only
That's
been
got to
gone.
be about 75 minutes.
You've only been gone about 3 days, but then you were in because it was 3 days on the train, but then you were in the town for like 2 days.
Yeah, we had like
2 days.
Yeah, we were 2 days.
So yeah, we spent
2 days missing,
investigating what happened and searching for any survivors
and getting the fuck out of that shit.
Which isn't a lie.
Children in the corn situation. Okay. I mean that's fine.
Then response team came to pick us up.
Sounds good.
Also, I'm also going to be looking through my notifications and messages.
Okay. So you're looking through. There's lots of people. You do notice on all of your hexagram posts before you went onto the train. You do notice that some people are like have started making commentary like, "Where's Wicked? I hope she's okay. I hope the mission's going well." Sending you like lots of love and messages of support.
Except for those twins, they've been shit posting about you.
Oh yeah, they've been shit posting about you. That you did notice that under some of these comments of support, you do notice that it's kind of turned into a bit of a shit show in your comment section where people will post things of support, and the Sparkle twins will come in and turn around and make a commentary. Like, you can't quite say that it's mean, but it's definitely
nice.
like
already
casting aspersions. Like, you know,
they think we're dead already.
Yeah, basically. And then of course your loyal followers are like turning around and being like, "Don't say that," you know. And you can see that according to some people, according to your fan club, in the in some of the instant messages, you notice that there is talk that they're like, we have to keep putting out the ban reports on these particular commenters, keep reporting them, you know. So at least one of your most devout fans in your fan club has clipped together a highlight reel that they've put up on GooTube of how your teams come together and just like, showing the different looks of Wicked, and they're like random photos that have taken of you at different events in different attire and stuff like that.
Aw. This warms her heart a little bit. She's feeling a little better. She's been a bit down in the dumps given the situation. That's a good gift.
I
She's debating putting a like hold on. What hold on. Where is it? What's the name? Hold on.
holding.
Holding.
Where is it?
Holding. Mine.
Damn it.
Mine.
What was the Twitter equivalent? I don't think we had one.
Oh.
No, there is one.
What was it?
There's Hextagram, TwigTalk, GoTube. I think Twitter is just Twitter.
It was Hex.
Oh no, Hex. That's right, because it was previously Twitter, and now it's Hex.
She's gonna put out. She calls it Flutter. She's gonna put out.
Flutter. That's what it was. It was Flutter.
Yeah.
She's gonna put out a flit, I guess.
Yeah, a flit.
A flit.
Oh
there
my
you go.
God.
That's what it is.
Marketing
She's
media
debating-
should hire us.
She's debating putting out a flit of like basically just "I lived, bitch."
I live,
Yeah.
bitch. As you're sitting there, your phone keeps vibrating as it keeps getting retweeted, reflitted.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She puts like a selfie. She's like on the ground, like in her tent, laying down. Doing the like kawaii with her, like doing the peace sign over her eyes. Lived.
Are you doing the fake standing up with a pillow behind your head thing?
No, she is laying down. But yeah, she basically just includes the just sorry for the what's the word hiatus, I guess. Sorry for sudden hiatus. Expect announcement soon. Unfortunate news. Actually, no, she won't include that picture.
Okay.
Just alive and well. Expect announcement soon. That's going to be the extent of the flit.
You keep getting like little vibrations of your phone, like as people are starting to be like, "What's this about?" Yada yada yada. But you started talking to her, Abaru.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just impatient and I can't wait my turn properly. That's my bad.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Now it's your turn, Habaru.
Thank you. Sorry.
worries.
Is there anything else anyone else is trying to do before the end of the night?
Well, it's technically daytime. He's made sure to stop during the day for you to sleep.
Oh, okay. Before we long rest, then.
I think that's it. Anybody else have anything to do?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just smoking.
I'm terribly eating these MREs. I'm just biting into the cans.
Jesus Christ!
It's a crime scene where I am.
You're not a goat. You can't bite into the cans.
I absolutely can bite into the cans, and
He's
I will.
got teeth for it.
I do have the teeth for it. What are you going to do? Stop me?
You'll lose a finger.
I
would. As Donald Trump said, you can't throw a brick, but a can of soup, you can put some real power into that.
Okay, so
I would like to make this long rest go from 8 hours to 4 hours.
Okay.
And I will do so with A wall of text. It's the very first part, the sacred language, the second paragraph, carol.
Okay. You sing a carol in the sacred language for 1 minute.
I will not sing. I am.
Nope, it says it
No.
there. It says it there.
It does say it.
You know what? Hang on. I think that might have been a typo. Hang on a second.
You mime.
It is fine. I know what you're
There.
doing.
Yeah, I will hum.
Carol.
Yeah. Yeah, I will hum a blacksmith's tune while I do maintenance on my sword, and I will take this long rest from 8 hours to 4 hours,
So does this
we
mean
can get back on the road sooner.
So does this mean that you are taking the first watch?
Do I need to take first watch?
No, I can do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Don't pull that interesting stuff on me. I refuse to be gaslit girl boss today. All right, I'm a feeble, kind of semi-dependent man. All right.
Okay. So while the rest of you do some of your bits and pieces, eventually you fall into your sleep as Shady watches over you. Shady, roll me a perception for this, for how your watch goes.
Okay.
Okay. As you are sitting there, you become aware that the forest is very quiet, almost too quiet. There are no birds. It is like the forest itself is holding its breath and just sitting in this moment of stagnation, which is why it's so odd when every now and then you do just hear a slight rustling or a skittering or a scampering somewhere in the forest. Because it's so quiet, you can't really ascertain how far away it is. Once or twice between the trunks of the trees, you think you see strange, shadowy figures pass through. You do, at one point, watch as some kind of humanoid creature with long, elongated black limbs, almost seemingly made of shadow, its body stretched far too long, its limbs too skeletal looking. It does seem to have hair that drags on the ground. You watch as it almost pulls itself through the ground as its arm snakes out from the undergrowth and walks past. It seems to eye your barrier and not pay it much mind, almost like it can't see within it, beyond it. You watch as it does stop to sniff the air, but then continues to drag itself through the undergrowth, its legs coming up to bending its knees, kind of pushing it through the landscape. Every now and then, again, you see these amorphous shapes dart through the trees. Most of them don't seem to pay you much mind. Weirdly, once you see what appears to be a small bird, kind of like a robin, but it's pitch black, stop outside the barrier. It seems to look at it, tilting its head in a strange, almost jolting manner as it turns its beady eye to look at it before flittering off. And then finally, in the last half of the third hour, you watch as a small flaming light that looks like a floating ball of flame comes to sit just outside the circle, where it just sits and waits, flickering, almost waiting for something before it winks out of existence. And then everybody awakens from their long rest.
Who's cooking breakfast?
I'll toss him an MRE from where I'm laying.
Breakfast is
Didn't say I was
champions,
hungry.
boys.
Okay, you make breakfast. Max eventually gets up. He waits for you guys to finish eating before he kind of sits with you, Shady, and he's like, any strange occurrences, anything that I need to be worried about?
Nothing you need to be worried about.
Oh, good. Nice to know that the beacons work.
What do? They shield us or something? Or
Yeah, you don't want to be out here. Inside the cities, it's not so bad. The Imperium made sure to ward the shields of ward the walls of the city to make sure that, the entities of purgatory can't get into the living and all that kind of stuff. But out here, it's kind of a crazy free-for-all. Like I said, there's psychopomps, shadows, more than a few hags and witches of some description, all out here. And if you're really unlucky, rogue reapers too, who are trying to harvest wayward souls who need to go back for processing.
excellent. Not pretty uneventful last night.
Oh, good. Well, nice to know that it works. So we'll travel all night again, and we'll have another rest in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty.
He bundles you into the car. He turns on some music. It is miscellaneous, some country band. All of the songs sound vaguely the same, but he seems to really enjoy it, and he's kind of humming to himself. Do any of you talk?
I mean, there's not much to talk about.
Let me see. Is
there?
Wicked is just kind of stuffing her face. She just seems like very ready to go home.
Yeah.
Shady will pretend to do his pseudo sleeping thing.
Yep. You do your sleeping thing?
Yep.
And the day passes. Your knees get kind of cramped, Feynman, in the front as your pack is pushing against them. You can feel the edge of the book just kind of digging into your waist, sitting against it for the second day in a row. It's kind of uncomfortable. But otherwise, again, passes relatively unharmed. The one thing you do notice from the front seat, Feynman, and those who are sitting next to the windows, as you are driving through the night, you see that the mist clings to everything. It gets thicker at night. You notice that the lights he has on the front of the vehicle aren't a true light per se. They seem to pierce through the mist. And at the edges of your vision, you do see things like these tall figures moving through the mist as silhouettes. Some of them 9, 12 feet tall, their limbs in monstrous shapes, stretched, elongated, their heads oddly horned and also in weird shapes, almost not a round oval shape, but they seem to come out and tower over the shoulders, making it look like hooks. You do notice as they turn to look at you, the bright white gleam of their eyes turning on the vehicle. You kind of, over the sound of the car, you do hear what sounds vaguely like screaming And you can kind of get that vibration through the road that something heavy is taking chase, but after a while they fall away. Every now and then you get a strange sense, and there's just a thump on the front of the vehicle as that rolls over the front windscreen and over the top of the vehicle, that you get the impression that the car just hit something. And you do see a vague change in the color of the mist, just as a slight shadowy image rolls over the top of the car and falls off the back. But eventually you stop, and the sun is rising again, and Max goes through the same process of putting down the pillars and setting them up. You can see that he's looking a bit tired, a little bit exhausted. And he kind of takes a seat and rests against the vehicle, the tire of the vehicle.
You take watch again.
Excuse me. Yeah, I will do my hum again. If it's a 7-day journey, I should at least shave off 1 day.
Yeah, so 4 hours of sleep.
It's a full rest.
Yeah.
Is the mist like fucking doing something to you, dude? Because you shouldn't be this tired if you're getting your full rest.
I mean, it's just driving for 2 days. Sorry, I'll do my best to stay awake.
Do you want one of us to drive? Because I'd rather you not fall asleep at the wheel.
I mean, it's no big deal unless you guys have the training to outrun, like I said, the psychopomps and stuff in the area.
How hard is that?
The big ones, you know, it's pretty tough.
How did anything get built out here if this shit's out here? How did train lines get laid?
They put souls on it.
No. How did they get the people out there to lay down the train lines if there's shit like this out here?
Yeah, the Imperium made deals with collected souls. They'd take certain time off of their punishment times in the circles so they can head on.
So they just chain gained a bunch of souls into doing this shit real fast.
I know anyone can say no. It's kind of volunteer work. They didn't make anyone do it.
But how did they stop them from attacking them, though, is what I'm trying to ask.
Well, they're already dead.
So it's because we're living that they're pissed at us.
Yeah. The spirit guardians and stuff like the psychopomps don't like the living being out here.
I'm sure they don't. Okay.
We had to even upgrade. I was told that we had to upgrade the pillars to a higher level of ether crystals as well because of the entities that we needed to shield.
Joy. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently you guys are high-tiered entities.
Yeah, something like that. How hard would it be to drive? I mean, it's just go fast.
And don't run into anything, except obviously the shadows, but the headlights take care of them. And they make it, they put a barrier around the car, but they also simultaneously make them corporeal so they can't, like, go through the car and possess one of you.
I'm sure this dude's fine. He drove out here to begin with. I'm sure he can drive the remaining few days. and we're even shaving a day off, and he's still getting his full rest from the hum. So okay, I will.
It's no problems.
Just a sleepy guy.
Yeah, sleeping guy is going like 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's no big deal. It's not the fastest I've gone, but I have to take it careful because of the trees.
Right. Okay. Okay. Never mind then. I will continue to let him drive and just hope he doesn't crash us.
Yeah. He goes back to get comfy and have a sleep, leaving you guys to talk amongst yourselves.
So what are we gonna do when we get to this portal thing?
Feynman, can I see the book real quick?
Absolutely.
I will open the book and read it with my special eyes.
Okay.
You gotta roll another thing.
Nope, I will not, in fact.
I thought you did have to roll another thing.
I do not.
Apparently
Because
not
I
anymore.
can read sacred language.
He can.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is part of my class.
Did
From the
that
level up.
mean? Does that
I
mean?
should do my level up.
Does
Have you
that mean-
not?
No, we hadn't had a long rest yet.
Oh, wait, you get a whole
Yes!
thing. You get a whole thing.
Yeah,
Give me a second. What's
she
your
I
name?
get
a whole thing, not
all
half
the
a thing,
things.
but a
Holy
whole
shit.
thing.
You're gonna hate this. Every part of about what is about to happen. If you go into the Equinox folder in
Oh, I
Discord,
see.
Okay.
you should have a whole ass new channel under the
Oh
text
no,
channels.
but he gets by opening the book, he gets select pages, doesn't he?
Like you, he can read the book.
No, I know, but he still gets select because I'm limited to what I've got the channel, but I'm limited to what the book gives me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get the same page as you have.
Yeah.
I do not have that channel.
You should have it. Okay, give me a second to check what I'm doing here.
I get stunning strike.
You flick your hair back. Everyone's
I'm
stunned.
Flip your hair back and forth.
Just stunning. All right, now to load up the Legends of the D book.
Legends of the D book.
That's the one.
wanna
That's
know.
the one the class is in.
Okay. Oh yeah. There you go. Try that, Andrew.
I just saw it and I lost it. Yep, there it is. Oh wow, I hate this. Okay. Fuck me. Jesus
I believe in you.
Christ. Oh, I don't. Oh my god, Tegan.
Luckily, it's in order, so if you want to go right back to the start, that'll tell you everything you need to know from the start.
You can also, so you'll have the pages on your right, so you can just Control F for like whatever page you want.
Yeah.
So we want the right of the banishment page, which is like the 4th page.
Well, hang on. Fuck, are we not able to do this? Because I just realized we have to go in order. So, what is this saying about the sorcerer and the necromancer?
That's like background info. That's not. I believe none of that is like directly.
That stuff is all the stuff that needed to happen to awaken
get to
the
where
first
we
thing.
are.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that was essentially the lady that apparently sacrificed her husband. That was all that.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And hang on, let me make sure I can actually read this out loud and not get in trouble. I can speak and read. I just cannot use it in writing.
So you just can't write it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit, how do you say this? The Vachvaraj incantation?
Vachvaraj.
Vachvaraj?
Yeah.
Is a rite for the banishment of Zenabelli.
Yep.
That's our basement boy.
Yep.
Yeah, for Basement Boy. The full rites require the performer to be cleansed and then bathed in the Tikkun elixir, part of which is drunk at the moment of commencement. The performer then recites the incantation while focusing their mind on a looped cross held in both hands. Called the elixir of purification, is a special concoction that can be used to repel.
Basement boy.
It's combined in holy water, the bile of Berkeley toad and powdered sulfur. Hey, Wicked.
Yeah.
Are there any toads on this path? On the way back that you know of?
What kind of toad?
Is there a Berkeley toad?
As a witch, would I know a lot about toads?
You know a lot about toads. You've
You're
never heard of a
you're a bit
Berkeley
of a-
toad before.
You're a bit of a toadman.
Richard
Berkeley
Toadman.
toad?
Richard Toadman. Coming up. Put it in your calendars.
Oh god, he turns into a grung.
Yes, you have never heard anything about a Barclay toad.
The Barclay toad is very similar to Lieutenant Barclay from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
No, definitely not.
It absolutely is.
Are you pronouncing that right? I never heard of a Barclay toad.
Alright, everyone, roll something to figure out what the fuck that is. What can we think and call
Moogle it.
to
Moogle it.
Mooglet?
Moogle it.
Look it up on the interwebs.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll for internet.
Yeah, roll me a
Nature advantage.
No, it would actually. It's an internet. It's either it's intelligence or wisdom, my dude.
Oh, I thought we were just making a nature roll to figure out what the Berkeley toad is.
No, I thought we were moogling it.
Yeah, we're
Why can't we do both?
What?
I mean,
I'm gonna roll the wisdom because let me tell you, I don't get reception out here.
Anyone who would like to do a nature to see if they know what it is, like in terms of a natural world, can roll me a nature. Anyone who would like to moogle it, roll me just a straight intelligence.
I will.
Can we get a wisdom equivalent of that? I thought it was wisdom. I'm so excited. Can't do survival?
Fine, you can do survival.
Hell yeah.
I also like to do survival.
Like a negative fucking 2. Did I roll? I got 5. God damn it.
You got 5, yeah.
Man. All right, Moogle may come in clutch here.
I mean, you guys all know stuff about in various forms of toads, frogs, amphibian
dudes.
kind of creatures. Yeah, they're little dudes. You know that there are all forms of hell toads as well. Everything from poison arrow frogs to self-flagellating frogs to everything. And yeah, never have you come across something that would be called a Barclay toad. So you turn to Moogle. Roll me an intelligence to search for it.
Hell yeah.
Can somebody help me with my intelligence?
Straight up 5.
It'd be alright if I had a phone.
Okay, so Wicked and Feynman, you pore over your phones.
Honestly, I just texted Wicked and asked her if she knew what it was. I used my phone just straight wrong.
And I fully believe
Wicked.
that Habaru
Hey,
tried to
do you want to help me?
Yeah.
Shady, you want to help me?
Oh, you want me to look over your shoulder?
Yeah, give me suggestions on search terms.
Toad.
Big toad.
Okay. Would that help?
Rare toad.
Roll an intelligence with advantage, I guess, to try and.
Oh, he finds it.
You do.
It boots up in maps.
You put toad into the search bar, and it comes up with everything you could ever want to know about all types of hell toads. As I said, self-flagellating toads. There was even a really cool meme about this one toad that had a mushroom growing out of its side. You know, looked kind of a little bit like Wicked, but you know,
I remember that one.
You found the entire repository.
Dude's on
On
Toadpedia.
Yeah, Toadpedia.
Whoa, man, watch out. There's some.
You ruled
I
that
don't like
nat
this
one.
joke. Never mind.
I'm on this whole
You
other
rolled that-
site. Different kind of
rolled that-
pedia.
You ruled that nat 1. You got help from Shady. He's like, dude, you spelled it wrong.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad, bro.
Sorry,
He-
that's
he
Toad.
spelled-
Toad, not TAOD.
Oh,
or
my bad.
TOED. That took him to a whole different part of Moogle that he did not want to be part of.
No. I may have a higher intelligence than Feynman, but not by much.
Yeah, you put in Toad spelled TOED, and it took you to a whole placing like that involved feet, and you knew that this was the wrong part of the internet for you.
I hate you,
Which is like
Clint. Clint, you're a fucking cunt, and I hate you. How dare you do this to me? You've ruined my day.
Okay, so yeah, you did find all the stuff about toads, but again, nothing about a Barkley toad.
Oh, not even with a natural 20. Oh shit.
Nope.
Hey, sergeants.
Search the book.
The sergeant is asleep.
Oh fuck, we're not driving now. There's nothing else in the book about the Berkeley toad.
How do you know? Have you looked?
Jesus Christ, I swear to God.
Roll
Okay, let me-
me a religion. Habaru.
Okay. No fucking luck there.
There is
Nope.
things about the fucking Barkley Toad in the goddamn book.
There is.
Oh, is there? Okay, then I'll just look through the book. Why do I need to do a religious search? I'm just going through the pages.
Okay, so you just start turning through the pages. And as you're turning the pages, you get to a page that kind of looks a bit like a toad. You kind of keep turning, and then you get frustrated, go back to the start and try turning, because you get this niggling feeling like there was something you forgot. You you reach a picture of a toad, and you're like, oh, that might be it. I'll just see if there's anything else on this. And you turn a couple pages. You get really frustrated because you get to the end of the book again, and you're like, I'm sure there has to have been something I saw. So you turn back again to the start and turn slower, and you get to the page
God of
titled
forgetfulness.
Boerfrace, the God of Forgetfulness. And the following pages, The House of the Toad and The Warning.
Read the warning very last. And by that I mean prior to us arriving at the House of the Toad.
Hang on, I'm not. Where is it on here?
Okay, so you're in Discord?
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
control
there's-
F Barkley Toad, champ.
Yeah, I did, and it took me down to the fucking cat lady.
Okay, so you want, it goes, The Rite of Banishment, The Dark Pact, The Night of the Necromancer, Fortune, Master of Crabs, Boerfrace Rising, that is one that you will need. And that's where you're going from. So after the crab-looking boy.
Oh, I hate this. I hate Eldred drawings. Okay. House of the Toad. Okay, is that what I'm looking for?
So you've got Boerfrace Rising. That's the first one. That will tell you where to find him. You've got the God of Forgetfulness
Okay.
and House of the Toad. And then the warning. There are like 4 pages pertaining to him.
Going on a side quest, gang. Also, like, he does really sound like the Hypnotoad. And, like, Clint put the Hypnotoad in our like server, and I was thinking when I started reading the thing, I'm like, oh, this is the Hypnotoad.
You know what though? Yes, Evil One, you're not even here and they want to start a fight, but they did just lead that entire town to be captured by the Imperium, so
No, that wasn't our fault. The Imperium was already fucking there.
okay. Are you reading out for everybody else, or you're just reading to yourself? Reading for the class or reading to yourself?
Trying to figure out what I'm reading here, dude. Hang
Okay,
on.
read the bits under the decoded sections.
Yes.
Yeah, ignore the other
Don't-
part. But it
ignore-
says,
Yeah, no,
okay, so
I
Ignore
know.
the batch
I ignore-
crazy part. Yeah.
quick,
Yes,
the
I know.
quick TLDR from what I got is
Please.
this is like the where he is information. So he's sealed in a cavern found under the mountains in the north, who was discovered, blah blah blah. There's a cult of the Forgotten that found him, and they bound him with some ancient power symbol. So we know he's in a mountain up the north. That doesn't really give us more than that to go off of, I don't believe. There's some information about him that we can read later. But the warning, which I think is the most pertinent part, is like one person needs to be blessed with the sight of the mad prophet. And it will give you the gift of foresight.
Is it
basically from what I
has to be
understand?
or one shall become?
It says it sort of says in the fight against him you
One
get
shall.
blessed with the sight. Like it's like something you've got to like be aware of. Yeah,
the
so
sight
you're
shall
gonna get. It's
bestow
like
the gift.
it says shall be blessed. I think it means cursed.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really a blessing.
Driving them to conduct the summoning of the prophet herself, but in summoning the prophet, you lose the gift, which sounds kind of nice. However, you will gain terrible and dark knowledge about the one who will change the world, the Titan King. But beware and be sure of your path, as the world you know it will change for good or ill. I'm not going to pronounce that. Bestows great knowledge to return the slumbering one to the dreams, but she'll bring with her dark knowledge will divide your path.
It's also Nevi fave.
She can get
so far irrelevant.
She can get bent for all I care.
It's that person.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with her right now. Ah, Jesus Christ! So we can't even go back to Moonblight and deal with this fucker.
No, we're gonna go like to the mountains in the north.
So that means the Silent Ridges. Unless it means
no, I'm not gonna give you any clues. Andrew told me off. I'm not allowed to give you any clues. So
yeah. Well, okay, mountains in the north. I mean, looking at the map,
it could be that or the Timberous Blades, because that's like depends what you count. Because that's like northeast, right?
Where's the I mean, mountains of the
There's
north.
no little compass. Yeah.
So I've circled 3 of them. I mean, we got the Silent Ridges.
You've left out a crucial circle in my mind, which is it's actually like that. That's a lot of mountains, brother.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I meant just I circled the name.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that's a lot.
Here, hang on. There is one thing here we can glean from though.
Also, like technically, right?
Where he was found though was where is it again?
Can you wait? Sorry, where's the
fucking so much?
The first one
in the mountains of the north. He was discovered by men from a society thought to be in the Iron Age of their time.
I don't know if this is legal, but I'm just gonna paste this so you can read it as well. Just
I'll
make it. Just imagine I've said all of that,
yeah.
So that they can read it if they would like.
They ascertained he had been imprisoned since before the Starfall. Okay, so it's a fucking backward civilization then, because they think they're in the Iron Age, but this is after the Starfall, and the Starfall happened well after the Iron Age.
But if they're in a backward civilization, then he was really found in the south.
Ignoring that. They found him with an ancient symbol of power and built their Acropolis on top of their tomb, drawing power from his sleeping. There would be arcane knowledge would summon him to life and gain a powerful scion to serve him. It would be would gain his power, unlike seeing the world. Like here comes the price of forgetting their previous lives.
There's a place called Devil's Peaks.
I mean, Tegan, you can't be that on the nose with the names, are you?
You're not allowed to give clues, remember?
No.
Yeah, so it could be anything.
Bryce, I think we have to work with the Imperium because we just don't have the resources to figure this shit out. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we?
You forget there's also a group that has given you multiple offers of help.
Oh! You mean the group that fucking blew up the train I was on? Fuck those assholes. Yes, I know who they are, but no, fuck them. Hey, can you help us? No, okay, we're gonna kill you now. Ooh woo. Oh, you want to join us now? Fuck those.
I don't think
That's
that
also.
one.
I will just point out on the nose about the names. It's called Devil's Peaks, and it's in the Lust Circle, my dude.
Yeah. that is funny. Okay, I mean, okay. So what we're looking for is a backwards society that has a case of amnesia going on, in which, I mean, if we look at,
do we get anything if we just Google the Cult of the Forgotten?
Probably not. It's probably been forgotten.
Yeah, people forgot about them. I mean, I'll Moogle it real quick since I'm already pissed.
I won't even make you roll for it. You won't find anything.
Okay, there we go.
Actually, you know what?
You don't.
Actually,
you tell me they don't do any internet recruiting? That's how most cults get their people now.
No, not this one.
They keep on forgetting to set the page.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Do I want to do something fun with this? You know what? Roll me an intelligence.
Oh, good.
Who would like to help me with my intelligence of figuring this out? Shady, you helped me last time. What should I put in now?
Temples? Mountains?
Oh my god!
I should have been a wizard instead!
Put in temples. See how well that goes for you.
I mean, hey, he got me a natural 20.
Yeah. Moonblight is full of temples. Actually, every capital city in the circle or in Nethreg has multiple temples to various gods. There are ancient temples to the ancient gods of Azuria before Avani, but there is limited knowledge on them. There is temples to there's all sorts. All sorts of temples.
Cross-reference with mountains.
Yes.
There are various temples to a number of deities and entities, some old, some young.
Fucker, stop drawing on the map!
Specifically,
I'm circling all of the mountains that are like technically north.
You've drawn a horse penis.
Where? No, that's the
don't?
mountain. Look how long that mountain goes for. That's like the whole ridge goes around.
So
Get your mind out of the gutter.
In addition to this, you do see temples in accordance to mountains. You see that there are some that are dedicated to ancient primordial earth gods. You see that there are temples in the mountains that are dedicated to both the ancient draconic gods of wind and earth, both Sylvain and Shinatsuhiko. You know that in Nethreg, in the eastern stretch of the world, the glacial mountains that are the home and domain of the death gods. Take your pick, my dude. Temples and mountains.
Okay. Is there anything about those temples that are part of primitive or not advanced societies that are notable?
Putting in more deeply than that, the glacial mountains to the death gods are very, very old, considering they cover the gods Hecate, Samael, who is a very ancient eldritch god of death. In addition to that, you see, again, the temples to Sylvain, Shinatsuhiko. They are considered old, primitive gods from the times before the Starfall. It basically wipes out all of the newer gods. You do see that there are some mountains in Anthalamir that are dedicated to be seen as the sleeping prisons of Ahura. All sorts.
Fuck, do we have to consider he's on another plane? Fuck.
The thing is, you don't have to consider that. I will. Actually, no, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you figure it all out on your own. You tell me you want me to let you figure it out, so I'll let you figure it out.
Excellent.
Yeah, it'd be nice to
I think what
figure
we should
stuff out. So
figure
I
it
know that
out.
I know.
I
It's
think
near
what we
Bob.
should really figure out is just our next step, and that we are going to Moonblight.
Wait. Where's the Berkeley Valley? Can I put that in Moogle?
There is no Berkeley Valley.
Ah!
Because I forgot to put it in.
Do you think this is a stretch? Absolutely. But it
Oh.
says he can be found under the mountains in the north, and he was entombed. And there's a mountain called the Tombstone.
I mean, yes, but again, I want to give Tegan the benefit of the doubt. We're not being too on the nose with this. There's also a town called Oblivion.
How on the
northeast.
nose? Like it's got to be on the nose to be under like gettable a little bit, right? Like that's kind of a
Right.
It's
but
in the north. It's called Tombstone. That's where we're looking for someone who's been entombed.
A city in the Lust Ring is called Covet.
hang on.
Another one is called Euphoria.
Can
They're all-
I?
Crush.
Yeah, some of them have there, and every circle has a town called Bob, thanks to Evil One.
Awesome. Can I look up
Pursue,
northern
Charlotte,
mountain
Paloozy.
fortresses?
Sorry, what was that, Andrew?
I will Moogle northern mountain fortresses.
Simper. Ravage.
Yes,
Simpsville.
I will say each of the towns and each of the rings has something to do with the domain of that ring.
Oh, I thought you were
Purgatory
being a simp. Okay.
Purgatory is one of the only ones that's a bit all over the joint because it is literally a waiting space. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but what was I saying? Mountain fortresses.
Yeah, northern mountain fortresses. The Sanctuary of the Forgotten One was forged. I just had it fucking in front of me. Found by those who would seek to suffuse the roots of their trees and drawn to such as they were present, they built a great fortress. So
the main one that you can find is known as the Ibrarana.
Can you circle down the map?
It is a place. It is not a it's not a town, so it's not. I don't think it's on the map, but it is.
Can you highlight its general area?
Up in here, but the Ibrarana.
Oh, okay. So we're not too fucked. Okay. So, I will.
The Ibrarana is known as the Fortress of Knowledge, the Forgotten Library.
Hey, gang. Forgotten Library. And the Cult of the Forgotten Wood. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. I know we're about to wrap up here. I essentially for the remainder of the trip back to town, I'm just gonna be looking up knowledge about this area to try and kind of help bunker it down to like where it might be. And like the history of the ridge in general, I guess. What are we calling fantasy Wikipedia?
I think it's Fantapedia.
Fantapedia. I will Fantapedia the rest of the trip. And
Okay.
with 16 hours a day, that's 140 hours. I should be able to find something.
You're finding out a lot of information, but we will discuss that next time because that's
Yes.
where we'll wrap up. So everybody should have had their long rest by now. Everyone should be level 5. Well done. Congratulations. Very proud of you.
Yay.
If you have enjoyed this, everybody, please tune in next week to see what they do with this wild amount of information. With not sure if we're calling this I don't know. Are we calling this a lead? We're not really sure. We'll see. So tune in next week to see how this all plays out. thank you for joining us. It was wonderful to have you here. Thank you for making all of your lovely comments. And basically, look after yourself this week. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, take any medications that you need to take, and just have a wonderful week. And we will see you all next time, everybody. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.